How's everybody doing? Good morning. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, that was a good win last night. Great win last night. They looked really, really impressive, and I can't wait to rewatch it this morning. We're going to win the title. I agree. You heard how I was talking, man. You heard how I was talking.
Slow it down and just get a shot on goal. That's all I ever think. Don't turn the ball over and make sure that we just get a shot, whether I get fouled or I can get the ball out to somebody that I know they know to shoot this ball. That's what it's always down to. Get into the paint, and I know that somebody's going to come over and help, and throw it to the guy that came over and helped on my team.
Would you consider that a soccer mindset? I mean, even you just saying shot on goal, just kind of interesting. I know you like soccer.
I do. I love it. All right, peace, man. Get out of here.
You got a tape cut on your back. Other side.
Tape cutter. Yeah, I mean, we always talk about as long as we don't turn the ball over, we're always in a great position to win because we know we're going to score. That's like when we get careless with the ball. That's when since I've been here and from what they've told me, that's when teams come back in the game. That's when everybody's body language changes. So, shot on goal. I do love football. All good.
Do you standings watch at all?
Do I what?
Standings watch, like, oh, this team lost tonight, we gained a game.
No. I control what I can control, and that's we win. I got to worry about the standings. Keep winning.
Yeah, they're talking about 6 seed as a target. I mean, are you even at least embracing getting out of the play-in seems to be
Win the rest of these games, and I guarantee you something's good gonna happen.
I love Jimmy, bro. I wasn't a fan of Jimmy for years, but I'm a fan of Jimmy. Jimmy is like me, Bruce. I'm like Jimmy. I like Jimmy. Pause, Bruce. Big pause. Don't isolate that. Don't isolate that, y'all. Ollie, good morning. Bruce, good morning. Urkel George, Proxy, what up? So good morning. When I tell you that we're going to win the fucking title, bro, we're going to win the fucking title. This is great. It feels different. Yeah, bro, this feels different. But I told y'all last week. Didn't y'all hear me talking like this last week? I was looking at it wrong, bro. I needed some time to process. I was looking at it wrong. But I did say that the Jimmy trade was going to happen in December. People was telling me like, yeah. But I think what it was that the front office was looking at it, and they were looking at it, and they were like, do we really want to give up the injury history and all of that? And the price went down, the price went down, the price went down. And the price went down. And this is what happened. They were really trying to get KD though. KD was, but I think in retrospect, I was saying it in Spaces last night. I think this was the route. This was the route, bro. This was the route. I'm telling you, My apologies. I should have been on board more, but this is the route. This is literally the route. Wiggins helped us to win a championship. Wiggins will always be near and dear to me because, you know, he should be near and dear to all of us. But this isn't about this is about like what this team needs, right? Like this team needs like a specific thing, you know? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I don't think Kevin Durant would have provided what we needed. I'm gonna be dead ass, bro. As good as KD, bro, as great as KD is, I don't think he would have provided that. I swear to God, he wouldn't have. And then we would have lost both wings, but even that's another thing. When we talk about what they're losing, what they're gaining, all of that, like we got to look at this thing differently. I'm telling you, bro. We've never, bro, think about it. When have we had a player like Jimmy? Hold on. Look at KD Prime just bitching. Steph Curry really has had the best front office. Give me a fucking break, bro. Okay. Now he's coping. By the way, Kevin Durant was responsible for that Bradley Beal trade, right? So at some point, you got to take ownership. You got to take responsibility. Yeah, hey, 100% right. 100% right. 100% right. The next, even before they play the game, bro, you can go back and listen. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, nah, I thought about it. And this is what we need. This is what we need. In 64 minutes with Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler, Brandon Pajemski on the court, the Warriors are allowing 93.6 points per 100 possessions and have an 18.6 net rating. They looking like they are capable of defending at a scarily high level again. Could Draymond hedging that for pods. Rotate. And post comes in, digs. Look, great possession, bro. I think I even have this possession clipped. Like last night, I was just clipping. And I think I clipped this possession as well. This is a possession that actually I clipped last night. And I'm going to start, by the way, I'm streaming live on YouTube as well. If you could follow the YouTube channel, because I'm going to start to put in some work with this YouTube channel as well. So if you could give me a follow at this link on YouTube, I'm going to start to throw YouTube stuff up there as well. I'm going to start growing that. Yeah, did you see the Kings fan hop up there earlier? Thank you, V Nice TV. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I think this is it. I think this is it. This might be it. This might be it. Appreciate y'all for dropping these in here this morning. I feel alive again. This shit was depressing me.
I think with Jimmy, Jimmy has that presence to where you feel like you need to fit in around him. You know, after a guy has that type of presence. This isn't a place where anyone wants to fight that. You know, we all try to fight that. Like, no, you need to fit into your hell no. We will do exactly that. You know, we will figure out how to fit in around you. Because we're all confident and secure in ourselves and what we have and what we've built. And so it's never the need to enforce or try to force our way on someone. We're going to continue to be the way we are. You be the way you are. And we're going to figure out how to all make that work together. And I think that's been the secret to success here is no one that's come here has had to be anyone other than who they are. And that's due to having a leader like Steph Curry. You know, you have the face of a franchise like Steph Curry that is inviting as he is. And everyone else has to fall in line. And when people come here, they feel comfortable with being themselves. Because he's never going to try to have you be anything opposite. And he's never going to try to make you be him or anyone else. And I think when you have the honor of having the face of a franchise like that, it just makes it all the better for anyone who comes into it because it's nothing. It's not like something that you just need to focus on. It's not never been a focus. It's really.
That's interesting. Interesting wording. Interesting wording. Interesting wording. Draymond, Mr. Draymond. Mr. Draymond. Fit in, fit out, fit this, fit that. Oh, he talked about KD. Lovely. Let me see this.
Is that something you realized when it's here? Like, hey, we needed that, or did you know before we needed that?
No, I knew before. We all knew before. That's why we was going after Jimmy. We got him. That's why you heard the stories about KD. That's just why you heard the stories about different guys. We have a good sense of what we need. You know, when you've done it 4 times, you know what it looks like, you know what it feels like. And I think we all sensed that we needed something like that. It wasn't just like, you know, you make this small move. It's like, no, you need someone that's coming in and bringing life and fear into other teams. That's what Jimmy is.
Is that something you realized?
It's not that they just needed a star, man. I'm telling you, like, there's certain things that you need, right? Like from a winning standpoint. Even I was like, oh, go get KD, go get KD. But I think like that right there was more so nostalgia, right? And you got to go with what's winning. Like for me personally, like when I am building an argument, right? So I come up here and I build like a theory, like I build an argument. It's based off structure, right? Like it's based off of, you know, the chassis of an argument. Like I have a chassis of an argument, and then you build around that chassis of the argument. So I always say points, rebounds, assists. I'm not really that type of guy. I look at the game in terms of, can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Can you defend? Right? Passing is playmaking. Playmaking is reading the floor. Playmaking is making people better, right? Playmaking is probably the biggest part of that. That and defense. Defense and playmaking is the biggest part to me, especially when you're on a Steph Curry team. So Steph can defend. Steph can playmake. Steph can score. Steph can do everything, right? So that's why he's a multi-time all-star, right? Like you see when you check all of those boxes, when you do all of those things well, that's when you're a star, like a superstar. That's when you're in a top 5 thing. Somebody in a playoff series should never go in and just rip something away from you because they threw something in there. Yeah, bro, like Jimmy, I didn't realize that Jimmy was a playmaker until I watched the 2020, until I watched the bubble, right? And then I was watching him in the bubble, and I saw him like, bro, he's like a mini LeBron, right? Like he's like a poor man's version of LeBron. And even saying poor man's version is crazy because there's certain things that he does that LeBron doesn't even do as well as he does. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's a blue collar LeBron, 100%. That's a great way to put that, AJ. That's a great way to put that. He's a blue collar LeBron, and I think we really need to look at it from that prism, from that standpoint. What can you do in this dynamic? Rebounding, setting people up, right? And like if you've ever been in like a team situation, right? Like when there's certain guys that you play with, right? Where they just make you feel more confident because they have a good spirit about them. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of thing that I was like looking at with Butler and you saw it last night, bro. It wasn't just that they just jumped out and kicked them in their teeth, right? It's not even that. It's more like the confidence that he exudes, It's more so like the confidence. Who got that Steve Kerr interview?
It's like the importance of limiting turnovers. What does Jimmy bring in that department, and how important is it generally?
Jimmy doesn't really turn the ball over at all, and so anytime you got him on the floor, allows you to always settle the possession down. I was telling BP tonight, it was when Jimmy hit the step back, it's like his clock started running down. It's 5 or 6. He was looking the opposite way. I pointed to Jimmy, and I was just telling him after the play, like, when you got guys like that on the floor and the clock run, just give them the ball, and they'll go make a play, But Jimmy definitely makes a big difference in that department. And then also everyone else around him, when you have a guy out there like that, it settles you down in the possession because you have that safety valve. And so you don't need to rush and try to make something happen if something's not there. And that was, we always talk about just getting a shot at the rim.
Y'all better credit Jimmy when you win the chip. So when did KD never get credit? When did Draymond never get credit? When did Andre Iguodala never get credit? Tell me that. Did KD not get credit? That was y'all who did that. That wasn't us. That was y'all who did that. Y'all were trying to divide and conquer, man. Are we doing the gas card thing? Cash. If you want to do a gas card giveaway, donate, man. Donate. We'll do a gas card giveaway, my guy.
When we get shots up, we'll be fine. And that was big.
It sounds like Steve wants to keep this starting group together as long as you guys play like you are. What do you think, or how do you think that starting lineup has been coming into shape?
I think it's coming into shape well because Moses is playing great and BP's playing great. And those two guys, BP shot 20 shots tonight. That is incredible because we always talk to him about just shoot the ball, be aggressive and shoot the ball and be decisive. And so those two guys playing the way they're playing has really elevated all of our lineups, but in particular that lineup. So we just got to keep it going, but I have no doubt that we will.
You talked about how Jimmy settles down the offense, particularly like in non-Steph minutes. How important is that for you guys now, and how important is that considering this season and you guys' difficulties in playing in those non-Steph minutes this season?
It's huge. You know, just having another number one option out there. So when Steph goes off the floor, we still got a number one option that we can play through. And you know, interesting thing with Jimmy is he doesn't shoot much. But like I said, he's just going to make the right play. He's going to put guys in position to be successful in the defense.
He doesn't shoot much, but he's going to make the right play, but you can play through him, and he's a first option. You heard what he just said? You can play through him. He doesn't shoot much, but he can be a number one option. You know how fucking perfect that is? We've been waiting for this dude all our fucking lives. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. This might be better. Not might be. It is better than the KD shit. It's going to be better. I'm telling you. Because we would have given up the fucking farm for KD, bro. A 35-year-old KD at that. And it would have netted us out to who knows? Who knows how it would have gone, right? But I think this is a better route. Bro, like, I don't think we should be going away. I hear people say, oh, like the Steph Curry ball, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. No. We should be leaning into that shit more, not less. Not less. We should be leaning into it more. The Steph Curry shit. It's always Steph. Jimmy helps the Steph shit. Bro, he helps the Steph shit, believe it or not. We should be leaning into the Steph shit more. We should be leaning into the Steph formula more. Mr. Dub Nation, I appreciate you, brother. Can't wait for Jokic to put belt on ass on LeBron today. You just wait, man. You just wait. You just wait. What time is that game, by the way? Appreciate you, Mr. Dub Nation, always supporting. Oh, that's at 6 on ABC. Let me schedule that out. What's on the Space Gang Network this morning? Let's see. We got Aston Villa, Chelsea. I'm not sure if AK is going to start up, but playback.tv/SpaceGangFC if you're a soccer fan, football fan. And for the Laker Room playback, we got a Laker channel as well for all your Laker needs and wants. Space Gang Lakers. So those are the two channels outside of mine right now. You going to Coach's Den? No, why don't you come to Space Gang Lakers, man? We're more fun. Bearded one. We're better than Coach's Den. Urkel's starting a Space Gang company soon. What do you mean soon? Already started it.
DeRozan and LaVine, teammates in Chicago for multiple years. And Zach LaVine acquired in the De'Aaron Fox trade. There's DeRozan missing that three. Keegan Murray flying in for the rebound. Steph just took it away.
Give me that shit, Keegan. Give me that. You don't fucking lift weights. Denver looking motherfucker. Give me that shit. Weight room.
Strength of Curry. And Draymond bringing it up and in. It's all Steph.
Yeah, Steph is
saying, "You're not going to bully us tonight." He is screaming at the Kings bench, trying to set the tone on his.
DeRozan and LeBron.
You see that, bro? Awu, you see that? You like that? You like that?
Just has to react to him, or he get easy buckets. And once they react, he's always going to make the right play. So, you know, it's definitely helped in the minutes that Steph's been out with having. That's something that we're building on for sure.
I know you kind of made headlines during All-Star by saying championship, but it feels like first step is probably 6 seed getting out of the. How much are you monitoring the standings and like what's needed to get to the?
Honestly, not much, because I feel like we just got to win. You know, I know that we are kind of right there bunched up 1 or 2 games, something like that. And so I just feel like just take care of our business. We take care of our business, win the games we're supposed to win. With our roster now, we can go win some of the games we're not supposed to win, and we'll be fine. But I'm not about to stress myself out looking at no standings every day. We just need to get to the playoffs, and I have total confidence we'll do that.
In that vein, though, maybe not looking at the standings, but how much do you feel like the difference between 6 and 7 is
huge? Nobody wants to be in the play-in, that's for sure. You need to play in and have a chance, you take it, but we don't want to be in that position. We have not fared well in the play-in, so we want to get out of that for sure. But like I said, it's just about us trying to win every game we play. Everything else will take care of itself.
No shit, mother.
In your years, you guys have brought a lot.
What's going on, Cam?
So with it, man. Glad to see you up early, man. You don't be on here like feel me, like all like that. Or I'll be missing you when you do be on this motherfucker.
You know why? Because I come on early, usually.
Okay.
It's probably what, like 7:30 your time, bro. We need to go back on the same time, bro. Like, we need this time change quick, badly, bro. Like, I need the games to start at 7:30 again and all that. You know,
where you at with it?
Yeah, so I usually come on. There's some days I'll have shit going on at work, and I'll just start up a little bit later, maybe an hour or 2 later. But typically, I start around 8 or 9 o'clock. It just depends.
So you on the East Coast?
No. I'm in Phoenix, right? So,
Okay.
yes, so I'm not too far away.
But yeah, that's bullshit, though, bro. You should always try to win games. So like all that beginning of the season shit, y'all was blowing games that was easily winnable. Nah, y'all see why I was talking all that shit, but it's early. It's the beginning of the season. Like, nah, all the games fucking matter.
They kind of do matter, because now we're looking at the standings, Cam, and it's like, you know, yeah, they kind of do matter. Now they're really starting to matter.
Like, now we got to fight and hustle. Now we got to make sure Steph playing a certain amount of minutes, more work on his body, when we could have just gave him 1 or 2 minutes in the beginning of the season, and we could have closed those games out.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me look at this.
What you thought about Knox last night? I know it's garbage time.
Oh, Knox is pretty good. I like Knox. Look at that, bro. Our offense is moving on up.
To the east side.
Hey.
Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Now we're up in the big leagues. Getting our turn at bat. As long as we live, it's you and me, baby. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie.
Bro. All right, so we are almost above league average. Look at that. It only took 5 games. Only took 5 games. So now the offense is going to flip, right? So now the defense is at what, a 112? So we're still in 9th. I think the way that they were playing defense. So you know what was dope about last night? I'm going to be honest with you. Sacramento wants to do up-tempo shit with the guards, right? Like, that's why you play those small lineups. You have spacing, you have movement, all of that, right?
Right.
So, bro, did you see how we clamped up that shit last night?
I know we can. I feel like most of these teams is easy work. The only teams we're gonna have problems with is like the Mavs and Denver, because AD down there always kill us. I don't know what happened though, because when he was on the Pelicans, he was light work, feel me? But that's probably because they had a trash ass team. But
Yeah, so a team like the Mavericks, like any team, bro, them Lakers think that it's going to be like light work over there, right? But I mean, it won't be a walk in the park, bro. It won't be a walk in the park.
I ain't
Because
never been scared of Luka, and I ain't gonna say I ain't never been scared of Bron, but Bron don't pump no fear in my heart. Them two don't. Like most motherfuckers be like height don't matter. It's not about size, but to me, that's a big influence on win or lose type games plus the rest type shit.
yeah,
So I
so
feel like go ahead.
it's gonna matter. I'm not saying that damn size ain't gonna matter. Like the size matters in certain circumstances, but
Right.
um, let me say this, no chat. I don't think Proxy, you're hilarious. Yeah, it's gonna matter, but it's not gonna matter. And it depends on what type of size too. You see if it's like versatile size, sure, right? But if it's like Vooch size, it don't matter. If it's a big stiff size, it's not gonna matter. But if it's versatile size, then it matters. You see what I'm saying, Chat?
Only motherfuckers that really could do something is Jokic and
Yeah.
AD.
No, because Jokic is dynamic. AD is dynamic. Somebody like Joel Embiid, dynamic, right? So, people that can kill a double, right? Pass out of the double, make other people better. Those are the people that fry you. Am I afraid of Shea? No, I'm not. Their defense is pretty elite though. So we're moving on up, man.
Yeah, I'm mad we don't get to see Chet back in the regular season. Like we don't have to wait to the playoffs to see that boy again.
We don't play them again, right?
Nuh-uh.
Okay, that's fine.
But them young motherfuckers I don't really got worried about. Rockets, OKC.
Yeah.
OKC I might got a problem with because of Chet. He might be a difference maker when he come back. But we handled them boys very easily during the season, and we didn't have everybody. So the Mavs and the Denver are the only people that I'm really kind of thinking about. But other than that, I think it'd be a clean sweep, and then the Celtics, depending on how Porzingis playing and shit. Because I don't really see nobody. Well, the Cavs or the Celtics gonna be who we face.
We'll be good. We'll be good, but I think we are going to just move up. Like, look at where we are, right? So we're at a plus 0.7. So 2 games over. We are exactly where we should be. The Lakers are a plus 0.9. They should be 2 games over, but they're actually 12 games over. So you know what's going to happen? I think they're going to start to lose some games.
They just lost to the Hornets. They going down.
And that Portland game could have gone a different direction,
It's sure, yeah. I didn't see it, but I was watching the time clock and shit.
Yeah.
But I just think if Steve Kerr keep making adjustments and doing what he been doing these last couple of games, he did do a couple fuck ups, but he doing better. So feel me.
Mhm.
I don't fuck with Curry, but we ain't got no other option. So hopefully he just change a little bit, do a little shit different, and let these motherfuckers play.
Yeah.
But the West is definitely open.
Hey, let me play this real quick. Somebody in the chat wanted me to play this.
Slow it down and just get a shot on goal. That's all I ever think. Don't turn the ball over and make sure that we just get a shot, whether I get fouled or I can get the ball out to somebody that I know they know to shoot this ball. That's what it's always down to. Get into the paint, and I know that somebody's going to come over and help, and throw it to the guy that came over and helped on my team.
Would you consider that a soccer mindset? I mean, even you just saying shot on goal, which is kind of interesting. I mean, I know you like soccer.
I do. I love it. All right, peace, man. Get out of here.
You got a tape cutter on your back. Other side.
Tape cutter. Yeah, I mean, we always talk about as long as we don't turn the ball over, we're always in a great position to win because we know we're going to score. That's like when we get careless with the ball. That's when we, since I've been here and from what they told me, that's when teams come back in the game. That's when everybody's body language changes. So, shot on goal. I do love football. All good.
Do you standings watch at all?
Do I what?
Standings watch, like, oh, this team lost tonight, we gained a game.
No. I control what I can control, and that's we win. I got to worry about the standings. Keep winning.
Yeah, they're talking about.
Yeah, he's not turning the ball over. That's a great thing. That's going to help us. We need a steadying hand, bro, because Draymond and Steph be doing some reckless shit sometimes. So, you know what I'm saying? And then he has the ball, and then he's a threat to do do some stuff. He's the perfect player, bro.
Did you see him and Draymond, like, I ain't gonna say get into it, but I didn't see it, but I heard motherfuckers talking about it. Like, they had words, and Jimmy was like, fuck it, I'll do it myself then.
Yeah, Draymond needs a nigga like this, bro. Because Steph has been next to Draymond so long, it's almost like you can't just go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? But Jimmy is like a different type of presence, right?
Yeah, Draymond to me is just like Harrison Barnes. Get another comparable motherfucker like him, plus a center because if Draymond never go, we gonna need a real center. But I feel he could be replaced.
Yeah, I actually do agree with that if he leaves. But you know the scary thing about last night is how good they were defensively. How good they were defensively last night and how small they were playing. Bro, the key to this era is if you can play small and defend, it's a different ball game. It's a whole different ball game. Different ball game. Because everyone wants to play small, right? Everyone wants to play small. But they can't really guard. Even us, we struggle. We struggle with that.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this lineup will go crazy. Curry, Jimmy, Kuminga, Dre, and Post. Post gonna help space shit out. He gonna have help with Draymond and Jimmy on defense. I feel like that'll be some lockdown type shit. And everybody damn near gonna eat because they're gonna be worried about Curry. They're gonna have to worry about Post if he keep hitting like he been hitting. Jimmy and Kuminga gonna kill the paint. And Draymond there to facilitate. I think that shit the perfect fit. But I know he won't Pods in the lineup, and I'm feeling like he gonna keep Moody in the starting lineup. I want Moody. I like Moody. People be hating on Moody, but every time I be watching that motherfucker doing something good, stealing the ball, hands up. He do get blue by sometimes, but put him in the right position with the right players, I think they'll go crazy.
Hey, let me play this. Hold on. Which clip was I playing? Oh, the Kirk clip.
Yeah, I do. JK was coming off the bench before he was playing 30-plus minutes. But we had that rotation before he got hurt. we're obviously playing well right now. Hopefully that continues. So I never am going to commit to anything.
You're a fucking lie. Motherfucker committed to Buddy for months.
Yeah, but Buddy's gonna play better though.
I'm
He's
saying
gonna
I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about in the past. He talking about he'll change shit up. No, you let Buddy stay on the floor for 2 months, being trash as fuck.
This was my favorite defensive possession for of the night. Watch post right here. Great, great, great awareness defensively. My favorite part about this one is post. Look at pods. Look at pods. My Anglo-Saxon brothers, they were the ones that really, Adan, Adan clamps. Adan clamps. Adan clamps.
Our white boys. What that mean? I'm lost. What could Don Clamps mean?
Oh, it's a Somali word for white. Adan.
Eventually the bar, huh?
That's the white boy clamps, man.
Why do you think he kept playing Pods when Pods was playing trash at not the beginning of the season, but like after that 12-3 start?
That's a good question. We getting Laker therapy tonight? 100% we're getting Laker therapy. Goob! Still the 9th seed, huh? Don't worry.
Don't worry. Be happy. The Warriors are coming. We back, motherfuckers. As long as we stay healthy, it's over.
Goob is shaking. Him and Jay Pons. Oh, shit.
Goob, who's your team, motherfucker, so I can get on your dome? I don't watch enough exposure to Big Curry Sexual. That's a gay ass name. I don't even want to reply to your ass. But anyway, I don't know nothing about Spo or if he overrated or not. All I know is Curry is the most overrated coach in history. Oh, he's top 15 because this motherfucker got Steph Curry. Okay, get the fuck out of here. They ain't taking into account his FIBA loss, the dumb shit he do. The craziest shit to me is how every media, well, I ain't gonna say every media, but the media was talking shit about Kerr playing small ball when we was winning. But now we getting cooked on small ball. Well, before Jimmy came. They didn't have shit to say for the last 3-4 years. Kerr definitely ain't no goddamn top 10 coach. Yeah, hoops and tunes and JK look like that from Kerr dumbass thought process. He looks good coming off the bench. Bitch, he look good either way he play. As long as he get his minutes, he gonna look good.
amazing Racketeam.
Yeah.
Shit, I thought he said something about South Africa before I said boy.
There you go. All right, done. This possession right here, bro, masterpiece. And that's what they were doing to start the season, right? So rotate, Vooch,
He called him Vooch.
Great possession, man. Amazing, amazing possession.
A lot of guys into the locker room, right? And some guys haven't been able to handle it. What makes Jimmy unique out of all of the personality types you've brought in?
I think with Jimmy has that presence to where you feel like you need to fit in around him. You don't have to make him fit in. And when a guy has that type of presence, this isn't a place where anyone tries to fight that. We don't try to fight that and like, no, you need to fit into this. Hell no. We will do exactly that. We will figure out how to fit in around you because we're all confident and secure in ourselves. And
The
what
goddamn lie, you didn't try to
built.
fit Schroeder in,
And so it's
motherfucker, like
never
you said you
me
was.
enforce or try to force our way on someone. We're going to continue to be the way we are. You be the way you are. And we're going to figure out how to all make that work together. And I think that's been the secret to success here is no one that's come here has had to be anyone other than who they are.
That's a
And
lie.
that's been
Curry didn't
having a
want that
leader
nigga
like Steph
JK
Curry.
shooting
You
fucking
have the
mid-range
face of
shots.
Yo, so let me ask you this, right, Cam?
Yep.
I like what he's saying, though.
I like
I
it
like
too,
it.
but that's a lie though. They said the same thing. They was gonna change up the shit for Schroeder, but they didn't.
Don't you think it's better this way, though, or not?
In what way? What you mean?
Because we can either, like, here's what I think fans want. I think fans want us to play a particular way, but I don't think we have the personnel to play that way. We have the personnel to play the damn way that we're playing, but they need like the right pieces. I think we got the right pieces. Bro, 4-1. And the last time
They'll
we were
be
in
5-0. They'll be keep
Bro,
it real.
last time we were in Sacramento, I expected to win that game, bro, and they fucking killed us, dog. They absolutely fried us. So last time in Sacramento, they threw like a zone defense out there and it cooked us, bro. It absolutely cooked us. Look at this. I'm going to keep on playing this, by the way. But just look at the rotation. Rotate. Buddy. Rotate. And Vooch with the dig. Other direction. Man got a shave and everything.
franchise like Steph Curry that is inviting as he is.
Oh, sorry.
And everyone else.
This is what I was looking at. Sorry. Rotate, switch. Draymond is. Rotate, buddy, dig. Our possession. Beautiful. Once I start to see this happening on defense, the offense is going to follow. But I think the offense shit, Steph and Jimmy's going to thrive, bro. I'm telling you. And they're saying that Jimmy don't even shoot like that. Beautiful, man. This is beautiful.
Yeah, I definitely haven't seen them take too many threes. I've probably only seen a couple of them things.
Now, the biggest question, right? Like, okay, let me say this. You see, based on how we looked last night, You see, based on how we looked last night, if we can fit Kuminga into this dynamic, like this exact dynamic, it's a wrap, bro. If they can make Kuminga work in this dynamic, it's over. It won't even be close. We might lose like 5 games in the playoff, if that. Might lose 5 games.
I don't see why people feel like it's so hard to incorporate JK back into the lineup.
No, but you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because he should, but this is where now Kerr is playing mind games now. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's almost like he's saying to Kuminga, bro, it's either you fit in or or you fit out. That's kind of what he's saying to him. I promise you that's what's happening.
Else has to fall in line. And when people come here, they feel comfortable with being themselves because he's never going to try to have you be anything opposite. and he's never going to try to make you be him or anyone else. And I think when you have the honor of having the face of a franchise like that, it just makes it all the better for anyone who comes into it because it's nothing. It's not like something that you just need to fit into. That's never been a focus here.
It's really clear, like just the presence of a guy like that, how much it impacts. Is that something you realize when it's here? Like, hey, we needed that, or did you know before we needed that?
No, I knew before. We all knew before. That's why we was going after Jimmy. We got him. That's why you heard the stories about KD. That's just why you heard the stories about different guys. We have a good sense of what we need. When you've done it 4 times, you know what it looks like, you know what it feels like. And I think we all sense that we needed something like that. It wasn't just like, you make this small move or this, like, no, you need someone that's coming in and bringing life and fear into other teams. That's what Jimmy is.
Draymond, I don't want to make the exact comparison of Jimmy with Andre Iguodala getting his number retired, but how much did Andre mean to you guys when you guys got him and the role that he played when he came to the team?
Andre's role was huge. That's why his jersey's going up in the rafters. That's why he has a Finals MVP trophy. That's why he has 4 championships. His role he played was huge. And Jimmy does definitely do some of the stuff that Andre did. No disrespect to Andre, but Jimmy's probably a little better at this point in his career. But he brings a different thing than I.
Didn't I say the same thing about Andre and Jimmy? I literally said the same thing, bro. Why are they bringing up Andre Iguodala? Why is it Andre Iguodala that they're bringing up? How many times have I said Andre Iguodala in this whole dynamic? I've been saying Andre. Andre hasn't played for us in like a couple of years now. It's a Swiss Army knife shit, bro. 100%. Yes, absolutely.
What's up, Merk? What's up, Mike?
Lee, what's going on?
Ironically, his jersey retires tomorrow, too. That's wild.
His jersey retires tomorrow. Huh. Tomorrow, huh?
Is it Tuesday, Triple? It's the 29th, right? Getting my dates mixed up. 25th, I'm sorry. The 25th. Thank you, sir. But yeah, that's crazy. His jersey is getting retired in a few days.
It's not Sunday?
I thought it was Sunday.
What's tomorrow? You sure, Triple? Let me see something, Lee. Lee, you going to the game tomorrow?
I might. We'll see.
That still does those little things, smart plays, like Andre was, and that stabilizing force to this team like Andre was. So, not a bad comparison, but I also think we need Jimmy to score more than we needed Andre to score. We play our offense through Jimmy a little bit more than Andre. but nonetheless, Andre was a guy that we can get a ball to and it'll settle things down.
Obviously, you guys want to win over the next 26 games, but what kind of habits do you want to see, like on a possession-to-possession basis and a game-by-game basis, that'll make you say, okay, we're being successful and we're seeing success?
Taking care of the ball like we did tonight and just not making mistakes. You know, playing mistake-free basketball. Can't have game plan mistakes. Thought we did a great job of following the game plan tonight. I'm not going to give away what those things were, but I thought we did a great job of following that. And that's what, when you're trying to, that's the thing that we're trying to get guys to understand that hasn't been in that position before and competing for a championship is when you compete for a championship, when a team is ready to compete for a championship, when you don't make those small, simple mistakes, because those mistakes add up and they cost you games, which ultimately cost you series. And so just want to see us building towards that, building towards playing mistake-free basketball, cutting the mistakes down so that this team can thrive.
Eric, they had 14 more shots last night.
Yeah.
Then the Kings had only 12 turnovers. It's over, bro.
What was your biggest takeaway from the game last night?
The fact that they could play defense small and that Moody stat.
Oh, that's huge, bro. That's fucking huge. You're 100% right. Spot on.
That's big, bro. Pause.
That actually is something I'm looking at as well.
Mm-hmm. When you brought that up yesterday, I was like, yo, that's a great point, because remember we were lamenting Moody maybe a few months ago when he had the opportunity to start and he never would pass. It was like he was trying his best to get it all in one particular possession.
Mm-hmm.
He felt like he probably was going to come in and get taken out the game. But now he's playing within the offense. The man is comfortable out there. He's passing the ball, getting assists. Like, I think he's finally taking the leap that we need him to be.
Nah, this is big stuff, bro. This is massive.
I'm very curious to how JK is going to fit in all of this, because like if he's coming in with the mentality I gotta score, I think that would be the wrong way to do it. I think what he should be doing is focusing on defense, focusing on being a hellacious defender when he's out there, and score when he comes to finishing or if he has an open three, because we don't need him to go ISO. That's done.
Mm-hmm.
That's over. We don't need him to do that.
Hey, Matthew, I think you can hop up on stage. I just changed your role to contributor. Some people want to be mods. Some people want to be contributors. So hop up. Let me hear what you got to say. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yo, Uncle, how are you?
What's going on, bro? Long time no speak.
Long time. I'm super excited about this team now. I mean, I've been for all season, but I think one thing that popped into my head about with like the Moody stuff is I think Jimmy will be able to kind of bridge the gap between those younger guys and Steph and Draymond. Like, I think that was kind of the issues back when the team wasn't doing good and we had Steph and Draymond in. They got too dependent on each other, and like the team almost just completely like defaulted to them, and it was almost like a disconnect. And I think that's why in some of those games where one of them didn't play, they actually sometimes would look better. Other thing I was thinking, and I want your opinion on this, with Wiggins gone, obviously, like that's a huge loss. But I wonder, and my hope is that with the team knowing he's gone, everyone will step up a little bit on their defense, and the team defense will get better, even though like the defense is worse. What do you think about that?
So point of attack, I think, is probably the most important part of defense now, but it's not the only thing, right?
Right.
I think sound. All right, let me not say that. Let me take that back. The most important thing on defense in today's NBA is communication, right?
Yeah.
I was playing that the one with Post where Post broke up the play at the end. You know why they were able to do that? Because they were rotating soundly. It was sound rotation, crisp rotations, right? So that's pretty much what it came down to.
Right. And
And
I hope that's a trickle effect of losing Wiggins. Like, obviously, I really would have rather kept Wiggins, but
yeah,
I do think the team would get lazy sometimes, knowing how good Wiggins was out there.
yeah, I felt like I do get that feeling sometimes, like they would almost lean on Wiggins, and
Yeah.
I don't think those guys are like bad defenders by any stretch, right? Like they're not
Right.
bad defenders. However, um, I do think that they did kind of lean in onto him a little bit, right? Like Wiggs could keep guys on an island and all of that stuff, but maybe that's not what we needed, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's totally a silver lining take,
Yeah.
but it's interesting. We've talked about like how many points all of these point guards have been getting, but the games have not been huge scoring games, which I find really interesting.
Yeah.
Um, I would think, just an assumption would be, oh, if the point of attacks cooked, like we'd be seeing these like 120, 130 games. But I think all of the games since Jimmy's been back have been regularly, relatively low scoring games.
Uh-huh.
Not huge, but um, that's just something I've been noticing. I wanted to get your take too on Camino coming back. With him fitting, I think the one that with Jimmy, I wonder if Kaminga can take kind of a lesser role again and can focus more on defense. Moody too, since wasn't it this year like Kaminga's really been trying to like get to that next step of that playmaking. And
Mhm.
with Jimmy, he won't need to necessarily do that as much or to the extent as before. So what do you think he'll be able to focus on those like, kind of not take a step back, but like have a more secure role and focus more on defense?
Hmm. That's a good question. I would say focus more on defense.
Right.
Yeah.
Since that you were like, and I think he was getting some of those really crisp passes before he was injured. But with Jimmy, I don't think he needs to do that as much. I mean, I think it's great if he can, and will only add. But if he's playing out there next to Jimmy, Jimmy will be doing that role. So
Yeah.
that leaves Kaminga to simplify his role.
Mhm. Kaminga's
I
role
think
needed to be simplified.
Yeah, right. And
Yeah.
I think that too with like, I saw some people like mention this, but with like even with the consolidation of the team, there'll be I think just the more consistent roles will be huge for Kaminga and Moody. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a
Um,
good point.
yeah, but I'm excited. I'm going to the game down here in Miami in March, so that'll be quite the game to see.
I can't wait for the
But
game, bro. Like
yeah,
like like I'm thinking about this Andre thing tomorrow. I'm even thinking about going to the game tomorrow. I might go.
nice. It's cool. It's the most amazing thing about the Jimmy Butler trade, and I know you've mentioned this, but
Mhm.
how much the energy shifted and shifted from like from top to bottom. The shift is really tangible. So,
Yeah.
I'm actually out for a walk, so let me get back to that. But it's good chatting with you, Urkel. I'm
Nah, man,
looking
I
forward to
appreciate
the
you, bro. I really appreciate you.
Yeah. It was hard to
Tomorrow's
come up
game.
since
Hold up. Before you go,
Yeah.
what do you think we're gonna get from tomorrow's game?
I think it'll be a good game. Again, I hope to see, the defense just containing the Mavericks as a whole. I don't think there's anything we can really do with Kyrie, but just another tight game. What are you thinking?
With Kyrie?
Just what are you looking for the game tomorrow?
You know, I think they're going to have an amazing game tomorrow because I think that they blew that game. They 100% blew that game.
Yeah.
Like from a turnover, that game was just sloppy, right? So I think that win last night showed us some stuff because, like when we were rewatching the game, like the first quarter was kind of choppy, and I think they let it go a little bit in that third, and then they climbed back in it. And then the
I think
fourth quarter, go ahead.
I think this is the first game, even though they dropped of the lead a bit, I was not nervous. I think Lee mentioned that too last night, which even when we were doing that was I remember like that first Oklahoma City game, we had that 20-point lead or so, and we basically gave all of it up. But at no point last night was I concerned about losing the lead.
I don't think so.
I think, yeah. So I think I'm excited for tomorrow's game.
Yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow's game either. The Kyrie thing was bothering me the last time, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, it's good to hear from you, Urkel. I'm always tapped in, but I'll jump up on stage again soon.
Nah, man, I appreciate you, brother.
All right, peace.
Yes, sir. I'm here looking at tickets right now to see what I can cop.
What do you see right now?
I need a plug, bro. Hold on.
Hit up north.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I should hit up north. Hold on. Mavericks game. Yeah, why not? Huh? I don't know. Just buy him, I guess. I don't know.
Warrior, lower level is like 800 right now.
Nah, the fucking prices are going back up.
Yeah.
We'll see. Andre is retiring though, bro. Andre meant a lot to us.
Yeah. Seeing his successor here too.
Yeah.
Is ironic. You know what's ironic, or how just all NBA is like the teams we played since Jimmy's been here been all former Bulls or the Bulls, right?
What up, Lee?
And now Andre.
Hey Matt, you're echoing. Bluetooth off.
What's going on, Matt? I'm surprised you're in here this morning, buddy.
Am I still echoing?
Nah, you're good.
No.
Your defense was actually good last night. I'm not gonna lie.
Matt, take it off the car Bluetooth. That's a nightmare. It's the car Bluetooth, bro.
I don't know why some cars do that, because like if I use car Bluetooth, it's fine. That's weird.
They all sound crappy.
Oh man, you should have let me know if it was echoing. My bad.
Every Bluetooth, no. Some you hear like it's not like an echo you hear, but it's a weird thing. What's wrong with the Apple Card? No, nothing is wrong with the Apple Card, but for like certain things, it doesn't accumulate well. And I don't want cash back. I want points. You know what I'm saying? Because points you can transfer to like a hotel partner and all of that shit, right? So if I were to get that hotel tomorrow, I can get that hotel tomorrow for like, I don't know, 30,000 points. You know, so
Is it better?
yeah, much better.
There you
Because
go.
I was on Safari like an idiot.
Bro, I'm telling you, just switch to Chrome, man.
No, I went to Chrome, but my brain just goes to Safari for a second.
Yeah.
Idiot. Yo, your defense was actually good last night. I'm not gonna lie.
The defense was good. Yeah, 100%.
It's bro, because when Draymond plays hard like that, bro, like you're just a different team.
Yeah.
It's your defense. I'm not saying it solely depends on Draymond, but he's definitely the tone setter on that end, bro. You just gotta hope that he's 100%.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
Mello, what up?
What's up, Mello?
Mello said he got life again.
Yeah, today's gonna be
I know
a
I ain't the only one that slept like a baby last night, man.
No, you guys are so lucky. You guys won last night, and you get to do a generational hate watch.
Matt, you know we gotta finish the mission tonight, man. Come on.
Oh, we know if we win, Urkel's logging off early.
If y'all win, I just mean Lamar had to recruit Luka to beat Jokic. That's all that mean.
I may watch the downfall tonight at Splash.
Fuck. I'm so scared.
Yo, Urkel, can you explain this defense, bro? Because I rewatched the game, and I'm like, it seems like the team defense just like got up like on this whole nother level. Like, I don't even know. Like, did they like change the system or something? Like, what's going on, man?
Jimmy.
No, it's the same defense, bro. It's
It's like the defense is on a string. Like,
well,
Jimmy.
well, that's the problem, bro. The
Jimmy
defense
K.
wasn't on a string.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the
Yeah.
defense wasn't on a string, and so there are times when Draymond. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like Draymond at center is like I don't care how much people want to fight it. His best position is at center.
Nah,
People don't
facts,
wanna win a
yeah.
fucking game, bro. Like, look at all these prices.
That's crazy, bro.
Look at all these prices. Now, motherfuckers, all right, let me see. Let me get all this 1900.
Oh, this tomorrow?
Yep.
1900.
Oh, it's an afternoon game. It's at 12:30.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 2:30 my time, yeah.
Yo, Urkel, you're buying tickets?
I'm trying to. Is it super early?
Yeah,
Yeah.
12:30.
Wait,
I might not
this is
make it.
versus-
Okay.
This is versus the Mavs?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
might
a
not
fun.
make it then. That's 12:30 Pacific.
How
Yeah.
much of those tickets right right behind the bench, the visitors bench?
That means I would have to get to Oakland hella early, bro.
Yep, you have to get there at least by what, 10 a.m.?
Yeah, because they're like 10.
Urkel, how far is the drive?
How far is the drive?
That's
Yeah.
a whole drive.
I can't drive there. It's like an 11-hour drive, bro.
Oh fuck, dude, you're gonna take a plane.
Yeah. No, if I take the plane there, I'll be fine. But that's kind of too early.
You
All
should
right.
rent an RV. Just rent an RV.
That's too much. All right. I thought it would have been an evening game, so no, it's fine. I'll just cheer Andre on from home. Let me cancel my flight then. I just went on booked a flight real quick.
You haven't been to a game in a while, right, Urkel?
I haven't been to a game in a second. Yeah.
Not this season, not yet.
Yo, would you get in trouble on playback if you attend a game and you record and you're like streaming like the game live on stage?
That's a good question. Because they do have like a video policy type of thing, because you know that you can just do the you just flip the camera around, right? So I'll just be chilling with y'all tomorrow.
I was watching the game last night, Urkel, and like it sucks to admit that you guys are actually going to be good, man. You're like a fly that doesn't go away, bro.
Get scared, Matt. Get
That's
scared.
how I
I'm
feel
not
about
saying that.
y'all.
I definitely see you guys climbing. I don't think you'll probably be the 6th seed, but
Uh-huh.
you're definitely gonna get to the 7th.
Yeah, just know that you finna drop though.
We're not dropping, bro. We're
uh,
locked into the 5th and 6th. I'm telling you.
Lee, like sometimes you can go in and you can find like a bargain. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll see like somebody will just want to like let them go.
Yeah, that's what happened to me last week for All Star.
Yeah. Somebody will just like let him go real quick. But the only reason why I was going is just to like Andre was retiring. So damn, last time I went to the game, I was sitting like right around here and fucking and Jackie Christie, Doug Christie's wife, she was in these exact seats right here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she was like right behind me.
I started dying. Clay Thompson thought Max Christie was related to Doug Christie.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
She was sitting like right behind me, bro. 400. Okay.
Yo,
But these are expensive now,
yo,
bro.
Max Christie was balling yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
I saw.
bro.
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Dude, it's scary to admit that Max Christie's ceiling might be a lot higher than I thought it was, bro. He's like really fucking good.
Max Christie? Yeah.
He's 21 years old.
Max Christie is good.
If you look at,
what's a ceiling for Christie? Do you think, like a comparison?
Probably like an Andrew Wiggins type, a Jade McDaniels type.
He could be better than Jaden
Think so?
McDaniels. 100%. I think he's like a Derek White, bro.
You think he's like a Derek White?
Oh
yeah, bro.
Do you
100%.
think he can do playmaking stuff?
Oh, 100%, dude. You should have seen his passes last night.
Okay.
Fucking looked like LeBron. He was doing no lick. He was doing hee hee. Fucking no lick passes.
Oh, he's a good Derek White comp?
Dude, Urkel, he's 100%. He's a better looking Derek White.
Okay.
100%.
Hey Matt, do you think did you get that reference with the Stranger Things yesterday?
Yeah, I love that little kid. Pause.
Is that where you get it from?
Nah, I've been doing that shit since I was little.
Oh, okay.
You got that shit for me.
Eric, the Hornets tickets, I think around courtside, they play the Hornets, I think Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's like $800.
Yeah, Urk, I think you should go to a game. Check the next time we play you guys, it's in San Francisco, right?
Mm-hmm.
Matt, it's over, bro.
What?
It's over now.
I would love to. I want to see how expensive those Lakers and Warriors tickets are.
Dang, they just went up. But you're on Ticketmaster. I saw it on SeatGeek. I saw one for like $800.
You buying your tickets off Ticketmaster is diabolical, brother.
No. I'm just looking to see what they cost in general. People always mark this stuff up, but if you get a link, you can get one of these seats for way cheaper.
Bro, I had Five Guys last night. This was so good.
Last year, me and my daughter sat in these exact seats right here. That was an experience.
Nice.
These two seats, yeah.
So, Chad, you never had Five Guys? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, had Five Guys.
This nigga said he had 5 guys last night, bro.
I don't mean
tweaking.
Got 5 man.
Tweaking, bro.
I don't mean to derail the conversation, but you guys can't tell me a place that has better fucking fries than Five Guys.
No, you can't. Their fries are they're on fire.
No, Toronto Celtics, shut the fuck up.
Hold on.
Pretty complete game. What did you most appreciate about the way you guys played tonight?
Just the way we took care of the ball and avoided, points off turnovers for them. That's what's killed us here a few times in the last few years. We've had big leads and started turning it over and giving up transition points, and we didn't do that tonight. And that was it's a great sign.
Conversely, you create 38 points off turnovers. What stuck out about your defense?
Just really solid. I thought we had them in a lot of late clock situations where we guarded their first actions and then put them in tough spots where they had to make some plays, and we were able to to force some turnovers and get out and run off of those. So just a great two-way game for us tonight.
4 20-point scores. How'd you feel about the collection of scoring that you guys got?
Really, really good balance. I thought Steph was brilliant in the first half. He was 2 for 3, and you don't see that very often where he only gets 3 shots and a half, but he had 6 assists and no turnovers and controlled the game. And you see Jimmy's impact. I mean, anytime we get into trouble, he can get to the line. The game settles down when we get him the ball, and and then obviously we had Moses and Buddy both knocking down threes, and they both played great games.
You guys had like a 7-minute stretch end in the first quarter, second quarter, where Steph was on the bench and you guys were plus 14 without him. I mean, what?
Lee, when you said that really makes teammates better, what do you mean?
So people always talk about the counting stats, and those things are impactful to a certain degree. But Steph's numbers were not what you would say, like, oh my gosh, he's making a true impact. But if you look at everybody else, like when he's being doubled and triple teamed, like eating off that space and gravity he creates, that's really making your teammates better.
People try to make fun of us when we say shit like that, Lee.
I mean, if you watch the games, it's obvious, but
Bro, like people try to like clown that stuff. And when people try to clown that stuff, I'm like, they're like, oh, that's not a real thing. I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Not at all.
Keon Ellis, Matt, he had 2 points he had 2 rebounds and 1 assist.
I was so fucking pissed at him because he started the game so hyped. And I'm like, yeah, he came to play. And then he fucking did the fucking Jeremy Grant. Fucking piece of shit, bro. What a fake ass demon, bro. It was in the first quarter. I got Steph. Get out the way. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. We're going to the fucking play. Bro, what a fake demon.
Doing the night shit against Steph. So all of them little people that were doing the night.
So that's why Sunday's gonna be a movie, Eric.
Bro, it's gonna be a movie after this, dog.
You guys gotta fucking make a little tribute video to Lake Up because he literally saved you guys from being a fucking 13 seed this year, bro.
We weren't the ones killing Lake Up.
Nah.
That was the other room.
Do you realize if you didn't get Jimmy Butler, you guys would have probably been where the Suns are right now?
We might be.
Yeah, might be.
100%. He saved your season. You know why, Urkel? Urkel? When there's teammates, perfect example. When there's players in the team that know the team doesn't have it, you know what you're gonna get. Look what Devin Booker's doing on the Suns this year.
Yeah.
All the Suns fans are saying he's playing like he's just going through the motions because he knows that team isn't good enough.
Yep.
So then you start to lose the stars on the team and they start to play half-assed.
Yep.
Now you guys are playing way harder. Draymond's fat ass is actually running. He's not jogging anymore. He's fucking running because he knows you have enough.
Yep.
You bring up a good point, Matt, because like
great point.
Like when you feel like things are in a championship, like Draymond, the one thing that Draymond has been saying, right, is that this feels different. It feels like, right? So Draymond so when he goes to the All-Star thing, right? That's why I'm not killing Draymond. Like there's a lot of people that were saying, oh, Draymond got to shut his mouth. Nah, I don't think that's what it is. But when certain things happen a certain way, you know what it feels like. You
look at the chat. Look what I said in the chat.
Huh?
Look what I said in the chat. It's a perfect example.
Draymond is looking at the rest of the league and he's like, that's probably what was driving them crazy because like they know what wins, bro. And it's like when you're not getting that thing, it's hard, man. It's tough. Which thing in the chat did you drop? I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, they're killing Devin Booker. And it's not
super true.
Devin Booker has been such a disappointment this season. I don't care about the raw numbers. Just watch him play. It feels like he's just going through the motions.
Look at the comments under it. Look at the comments under it. It's because he knows the team doesn't have it. Keep reading them. Dude, I'm telling you, like when you know your team doesn't have it, you're not gonna get the same effort on either end, even from a guy like Devin Booker. And before you traded for Jimmy Butler, you saw it on Draymond's style and how the way he was playing. We even saw it on Steph Curry some nights, where he would give you halves, where he's just not going 100%. But now that you have Jimmy Butler and now you know you could play for something, Draymond his fat ass wants to start running across the whole court now.
KD prime.
I love this dude, man.
The same shit, bro. Like you kind of saw it right when we traded Luka. We know how we played those 3 games without him. We looked rejuvenated. You guys are going through the same shit right now. You guys are rejuvenated. Now you guys are playing for something.
Lee, he should put on the anti-Lake Up clown mask.
You look at the chat from the free from the shackles of Curry. That's funny. Yo, get this fuck off my screen, bro. I'm tired of this guy.
Wiggins did that plenty of times here. I don't know why people posting that screenshot like that's a crazy stat
Yo,
line for him.
everybody in here report KD Prime's account, bro. Report that shit. The most disgusting fucking account on Twitter.
Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure when we got Jimmy here, he was like, that ain't gonna do nothing, it's over. And now he's saying this.
Steph Curry really has the best front office of this generation.
The 180 is crazy.
He'll do 180 in mid-sentence. That's the funny part.
He's so mad that KD can't beat the Spurs team without fucking Wemby. Fucking blaming Booker on losses. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, KD just be running laps, getting easy points out there, bro. His points don't be hit like you don't really feel his presence when he scores like that anymore.
I think KD's still KD. It's just their
He's
defense.
still great, but it's just like his impact. Like he'll give you a quiet 27, and it doesn't really do anything. How do you feel like KD about crying at the dog? Dude, KD's a fucking crybaby. He's always crying.
How do you think the starting lineup is going to go?
For the Warriors?
Yeah.
I think Kerr's going to keep the same lineup that he's had.
Yeah, I think you should too, honestly.
I think so. Like all these years, the last few years, that's what he's done. And people kind of
So I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't think Kuminga's going to start.
I don't think so either.
JK is going to have to push.
I don't think
as long as we win and just keep it to him.
Yeah. He needs to essentially fight for that again. Because he's been off for 2 months.
Bro, guys, I don't know how you see what you saw last night and don't want to start Moody at the 2.
I'm for it now.
Bro,
he's passing like that.
I'll give Slimy credit. Slimy's been the only one on his nuts the whole season.
What?
I love Moody, bro. Moody should start, bro.
We'll see. But he looked good last night. Like if he's making passes and getting assists.
Yeah, he looked really good last night.
That's totally fine because he's a shooter.
Bro, I don't hate your team, bro. I can't stand
L-Dot.
Yes, sir.
We have to stop saying Moody is just a shooter. He's not just more than a shooter.
Click on the Moody propaganda, man.
He's a great basketball player. He's just getting held back by Steve Kerr. I've been telling y'all this.
Yo, your profile picture is diabolical.
Moody.
Oh yeah, Moody looks good last night, man.
But this JK thing, right? Like I saw people bringing it up, and I don't want to rock the boat, really. But there might be a scenario where JK doesn't start, even when he's fully healthy and going.
Hopefully he don't take it personal.
I think talent rise to the top, bro. The cream will rise to the top. If he shows within these games, off the bench, that he should start, he's gonna get a starting spot back.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
The game is too early. It's at 12. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta play if you want to start, man. You gotta outplay the next guy.
The thing is, we're gonna need him, obviously.
Nah, for sure.
It's not. We don't play tonight. Yeah. No, it feels like that because the Lakers are playing tonight. That's why.
No, real talk.
I love my girl, bro. She's so supportive. You know what I'm saying? So supportive of
That's
my nonsense.
that's good.
Hi, Habo.
A supportive woman is a man's peace, man.
Man.
Does she doesn't hate Steph or get jealous of Steph because
You know what's funny? Like what? So she went to Ohio State, and she was like,
Yo, the chat, that's Katie Prime.
She went to Ohio State and all of that. So she that's Katie Prime.
Look at play the video, bro.
So she was like a Bron fan, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And when she saw like what it actually was, she stopped being a Bron fan, bro. She's like a Warrior fan, Steph fan.
Yo, but she still loves Braun, right?
Nah,
Let's go.
His fan, bro.
She know ball, man. She know ball. Let's go.
No, bro, she liked Braun. This is what happened.
But she-
Urkel put on the playback and gave her lobotomy, and now she hates LeBron.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, my ex, she loved Bron because I liked Steph because she felt like when I watched the Warriors and Steph, it would take time away from her.
Oh my God.
My girl only likes Steph because she's good looking.
We gotta enjoy these years, man, because these years, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hold on. I will always be there for the downfall.
I'm weak, man.
Oh, Kurt Muse, that's a big fact. She hated golf, bro. Anytime I was
Yo,
play that again,
bro.
Yo, you think this is Katie Prime? Hold on.
It has to be him.
Prime.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean, bro?
Yo, that might be him, dog.
Yo, Katie's a bitch for
That
that,
might be
bro.
him. That
What does
might
that
be
even
him.
mean?
Yo, Katie, I know he became a Braun fan after that day.
Is he trying to say that he need a hat to cover his bald spot or some shit? What is he trying to say?
I think that's like a Katie hat, like a Katie type of hat.
Oh shit, I'm weak, man. I'm
Man, do
weak.
they have like a special salute in the chat if if they were to see Katie courtside that they would do? Do you know
Yeah.
they each other or something? Is that what that was?
Yeah, he's like tipping his. It's true. He's probably just tipping his cap to him. Yo, Katie's a fucking bitch, bro.
Ironically, I have that same hat.
You do?
That's good.
It's a golf hat.
If you get that nigga to death stare.
Yo, that's tough, bro.
Yeah, that's his college team. That's who he played for before he got in the league. Texas.
What type of hat is that, Lee?
Titleist. It was a golf.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Matt, how you feeling about tonight, man?
I think it's gonna be a nice test.
Where did all the confidence go, bro?
I
What
think
happened?
I'm happy the Nuggets finally get to play a team that's not under 500. If you look at their last 9 games, they played with the short bus teams 9 times in a row.
I mean, look at y'all's past schedule. I looked at y'all's schedule last night. It was a cakewalk.
We beat the healthy Nuggets without. Well, the thing is, we beat a lot of pretty good teams without AD. If the Lakers win today, bro,
Yeah, bro, it's not happening, bro. Come on,
so you think there's 0 chance we win tonight?
zero chance.
I think you guys have a chance. Is Fluka playing
West-
tonight?
Fluka?
Yeah, it's Fluka playing.
That shit hurts my chest.
Westbrook is gonna go for a triple double. Come on, bro.
I promise you, Luka's the type to have those 3 like mid games against bad teams and walk into the Nuggets and drop 30. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I have a really good.
That's
feeling
just what you want to happen, bro.
I promise you, bro. I have a gut feeling that we're gonna win tonight.
Yeah, okay. You had a gut feeling I was gonna beat
Bro,
Charlotte too. Come
clip
on.
this. You can come. You can come make fun of me later. I think we're gonna win today. I don't think. I know we're gonna win today.
Didn't you think y'all was gonna win that Charlotte game?
Yeah, bro. But we walk into those games. Those are like little fucking bugs.
When
The
that
Nuggets will
man,
play.
when they started to target Luca, I was like, uh-oh.
So who's Luca guarding? Luca's gonna guard Murray? Who's guarding Murray?
Probably put Luca on
Irk.
Christian Brown. Christian Brown.
Irk, when they started to target Luca, in my mind, I was like, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Yo, Vanessa, why do you like Jamal Murray so much? Vanessa, why do you like Jamal Murray so much?
Oh, shit.
Tell me the reason why you like Jamal Murray so much. Seriously.
Never gets old, man.
Niggas was struggling against the Trailblazers, and he gonna talk about he got.
Yo, you're fucked up, bro. Yo, stay humble. Stay humble.
Look, man, this man
Yo,
talking about.
this is why you guys go on a 3-game win streak and look at the fucking shit that happens, bro. It's been fucking 3 games. Relax, bro.
This is the worst thing
It's
that
been
could have happened to
5.
the league, man. This
You
is
guys
the
are
worst thing
talking like you just won 73 games again, bro.
Y'all don't know what's on the way, man.
Oh, man.
You don't know what's on the way, man.
I bet. You know what? Never mind, man.
Oh shit, Ariel, you got your voice back?
Arian, how you doing, brother?
What's good, brother? Yo, Matt, what happened, brother?
Yo, why is your voice still fucked up?
Because I was screaming last night.
That's crazy,
Holy
bro.
fuck, you're gargling like Benjo now?
What?
Damn, Arian's voice is fucked up, man.
Yeah, that shit gone, bro.
Shit.
Him saying I'm screaming last night after
Bro,
that Tim Hardaway.
Definitely, that was a pause. Let me say pause.
Arion, you're
Big
talking like Arion,
Big pause.
Arion, can you drink water? You're talking like Rachel Ray.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh my
Let me get
god.
Is this not? Oh, fuck.
Shadow was cracking me up yesterday. The funny part is when Shadow starts laughing and then he starts that coughing. Because he's laughing so much. My pops does the same thing.
It is true, yo. Jimmy does sleepwalking in 20.
Dead ass. Like he only shoots 10 shots and drops 20.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, Urkel and Lee.
Yes,
Yeah.
When do you think that this is the way Jimmy's gonna be 24/7, or like I haven't seen Jimmy in an ISO I'm gonna get a bucket situation yet.
That's
He's
the
just-
scary part.
Yeah.
That's the scary
Does he
part.
need to though?
I mean, he doesn't need to do that.
Doesn't need to.
He had some last night. He had a
But-
couple ISOs last night.
I think
but
in a
I
first game,
don't see, has he taken any mid rangers or anything?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Yeah.
like against the Bulls, like the first game, I felt
He
like
took some last night and he made some.
Last night he had like a tough pull up. Man, I forgot who was defending him, but it was like
Yeah.
a few
Urkel,
seconds left on the shot clock.
Urkel, you gonna play the highlights or no?
I'll play it in a couple. Yeah.
I actually missed this like the fourth quarter.
But I think his value is really going to show in the playoffs. We
That
have
man Keon Ellis was trash as fuck last night.
No, I'm pissed at him, bro. After the first like 3 minutes where he got me hyped up, bro.
0 for 6, just straight ass.
Yeah, but you have to understand, bro. This shit always happens where guys like talk shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they actually have to deal with Steph. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
So
we should have like I don't know. This
Yo.
man, goddamn, DeMar DeRozan dropped 4 threes. Like that's not real life.
Yo, that PJ one makes me mad the most. You know why? Because it's a little Clay angle there too. So I need Steph to go crazy
That's
tomorrow,
why he
man.
can't see his children. Stupid ass.
in the
Also,
first
Jimmy,
quarter,
Jimmy Butler had a bad first quarter.
what is this? Active shooter. Oh my goodness.
That's the first quarter.
So Steph took one shot in the first quarter. One
Yeah.
shot. But he had 3 and 2 free throws. Okay. But look at the scoring, bro. Pods. You know, the funny part is that Pods or guys used to be aggressive, and they wouldn't score the ball. Free from the shackles of Curry. You just wait until I start to use the same joke with Luka and Bron. Just wait. Now it's going to get dicey because Luka is the future and Bron isn't. So something is going to give at some
Free
point.
from the shackles, bro. This man was doing the same shit on the Warriors. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Wiggs is going to be fine, man. Wiggs is going to be fine, but
My stomach's already hurting, man.
I still feel bad for him because I know he
should.
didn't want to leave, but it's okay.
Yeah. No, it's fine, man. It's fine. It works out for everyone.
Miami's a nice city, so it's okay.
Yeah, Miami's great.
Sometimes I wish he was still here because I know he would fit well with Butler.
Don't worry.
No, he would fit amazing with what we're doing right now, but
Yeah.
salary-wise, bro, it
just doesn't work.
It's not possible.
Exactly.
Draymond's been turning up his game, though. Draymond was great last night.
But could you imagine if he was still here, bro? Oh my.
Yeah, it would have been fire.
Yeah, it actually wouldn't have been fair, but so see, like Steph had 5 points, 2 points, 7 points, 6 points. That's easy, bro. That's easy. And I don't think he played a full quarter on any of these. Nope. So 9 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 5 minutes. And that netted out to 30 minutes. That's what Kerr wants to do all year long. I hope he doesn't lean into the shit, though. We should actually really try to win these games, man. Like
Yeah, we need to win all these games.
Yeah.
I think he only did it tonight because we were blowing them out all night. But
Well, yeah, sure. But
I hope so, bro.
yeah, I don't want to see that shit no more. These games are too important. Like, we have to try to win every game. Have to. Tonight
Pods
we
was-
got
bro,
elite
Moses was playing great. Buddy Hield was amazing.
I was watching one of these clips you posted, Eric, of the game. I think it was on like the last 3 that Steph hit. I'm posting in the chat. It had me weak as fuck. 'Cause I think it was just Lee yelling after Steph hit the three. It had me weak as fuck.
Hold on, let me.
I was like, yo, that shit was funny as hell.
This is us from last night.
You guys wasn't trying to hear me when I was telling you guys about Buddy Hield, though. You guys wasn't trying to fucking hear me, bro. I told everybody Buddy Hield is the X factor. I told everybody when Buddy Hield is
You're not the white man with the blue check.
brother. When Buddy Hield scores 18 plus, we are 11-1 now.
This feels like a
People didn't want to hear
Come
me.
on.
Feels
Come
like
on.
Cook 'em, Steph.
Yeah, you're like,
You guys wasn't trying.
Yo. Nigga Lee started spazzing.
Bro, I love posts, bro.
Right now?
Yeah, well, I won't come. It's not gonna be in time.
No.
I'll make it for you tomorrow.
All right.
But we need laundry pods.
Pods?
Oh.
And what else?
The waffle maker.
So pods and a waffle maker. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me go through this from last night. Hold on.
Bro, Quentin Post, bro. Oh my god. That man,
I
bro,
was
I
watching a lot of
just
these
love how
clips
he
last-
believes in himself.
Oh God, I swear it's on. He said pods on, bro.
That's what I thought he said.
Pods and waffles. What?
No, I'm responsible for the laundry, the Walmart
Laundry
orders.
pods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing, dog?
There we
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go. And one. Ah, shit.
They're saying that white boy's better than you. Fuck him.
That was funny.
Nah. We giving up threes to DeRozan. Okay.
Here we go, Steph.
There you go, Steph.
White room.
Bitch ass nigga. Oh, look at 3 people ran at Steph. 3
That was
people.
crazy,
Oh.
bro.
I need a screenshot of that. Hey,
Such a fucking weak bitch, bro.
3 people is crazy, bro.
Super crazy.
If this is happening, John is right. If this is happening, 1, 2, 3, we're gonna win the title, bro.
Yeah, that alone carries you to the finals, bro.
Yeah. Like,
Was Steph talking to Keegan? Yeah, if you guys saw the clip, he was talking shit to Keegan after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that alone carries you to the finals. You just need the teammates to execute after that. But yeah, that alone can take you to the finals, man.
we're going to the finals with this right here, dog.
Bro, did you know there was a report? What's it called? The Kings on their whiteboard, they wrote DS. It stands for double step. They wanted a double step all night. That was their game.
Look at 3 people ran at Steph. 3 people, dog. I need
They
a
can't do that
screenshot of
anymore, bro.
What
are you doing, dog?
That's amazing.
Before Jimmy, that worked, but you can't do that now.
No, it's over.
It's over. Yeah, it's a wrap.
It's a rap like Saran, man.
You're not winning the chip, Papa.
Come on, man. Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball.
I love Slavy, man. He's one of my favorite people on here.
Oh my God!
You just have to.
Jimmy!
Jimmy has not been.
This is a
You just have
playoff.
to finish that.
Yeah,
I was
that
talking
was
about the spaces.
the
in them
split
spaces.
action work.
Yeah, bro.
Action. Just missed the layup.
Come on, man. Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball.
I love Slavy, man. He's one of my favorite people on here. All right. So, okay. This is why Buddy Hield is on the court, by the way.
Yep, 2 people jumped at him.
He
Yeah.
took 2 people out today, right? And then you have Keon Ellis and who's that?
Oh my God!
You see that?
Urkel was mad as hell.
No, so at
He's not
first,
gonna miss
like,
that all year, though. He's not gonna miss that all
I
year.
was more so reacting to 2 people jumping at Buddy and then Jimmy springing free, right?
Oh my God! Oh, Jimmy!
Jimmy has not been good.
Yeah.
It's the play that I was reacting to because I saw him on the post and I saw Buddy cutting, right?
Yeah.
So they want to switch, right? Like this is a play that you should switch, but how do you counteract switching? Well, you counteract switching by slipping, right? So two then jump at Buddy, and then
Oh my God!
he gets that play. Like shit's beautiful, man.
Yeah, that was executed perfectly, man.
Amazing execution.
Split action ain't dead.
Nah, bro, it's not. It's just the execution part of it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Good hand. Good
Good
hand.
shit, post.
Oh.
I'll take
That's
it.
an offensive foul.
I didn't even call him post, bro. It's Mooch at home.
So
I
long.
feel like that's
Same
disrespectful. No,
Bang.
that's disrespectful to Post, bro.
Yeah, at this point,
with the clip,
Post is
nigga.
better.
That's our power forward, bro. That's our.
That's funny as fuck. That's disrespectful to Post.
Yo, Lee, Vooch at home is catchy as fuck, bro.
It really is.
Vooch at home is so catchy.
Well, I can't believe
It's
this is
so
my
fucking
life,
catchy,
man.
dog. It is so catchy, it's ridiculous. Oh my god.
Yeah, I need that W tomorrow, man.
Good hand. Good hand.
Here we go. All right. This one's a minute.
The best at it.
I think so, too.
Man, fuck that old nigga, bro.
Who was that?
I don't know. He was trying to talk shit to Moody. I saw him.
That's the post.
He
We're
was
in
there
it.
for the ball.
Bang.
We're
in it.
Money.
Vooch at home!
Vooch at home, baby.
Vooch at home!
We got Post at home, man. Post at home. Bang.
Quentin Post Malone. Good job defending
Dang!
the rim. Get the. Oh, man.
Are you ahead, my nigga?
Yeah, I think he is. Something good about to happen.
Post 3. Yep.
I
Post
just
3.
saw-
Bang,
yeah,
bang.
I need a
Bang.
post from home, man. Vooch at
Bang.
home! Vooch at home!
Vooch at home.
Yo, Post is good, man.
That was back-to-back possessions too.
Bro, I just like how Post like believes in himself. Like every time he hits a shot, he goes crazy.
Yeah.
Post Vooch at home is disrespectful, bro. I think he's a better defender. Maybe he doesn't have as good as touch, but he hasn't been in the league as long. I think he's a way better defender. Younger too. That's disrespectful as fuck.
I'm sure he also probably played in some league over there in Europe. Oh, great cut!
That was an amazing pass.
That was a great cut.
Great finish.
Post Vooch at home is disrespectful, bro. I think he's a better defender. Maybe he doesn't have as good as touch, but he hasn't been in the league as long. I think he's a way better defender. Younger too. That's disrespectful as fuck.
I'm sure he also probably played in some league over there in Europe. Oh, great cut!
Nice pass.
That was a great cut.
I was like,
Lee, I love those passes, bro.
that was like one of Draymond's best passes all season.
I love those passes.
Yeah, he was turning that over like a few weeks ago.
I love those passes, bro. That's like my favorite thing, man. That's literally my favorite thing.
Please.
As long as we don't do the stupid fucking little things, we're good, man.
Relax, TJ. We're going on our own.
Let's
21.
fucking go.
Let's go.
We're in
Your
it.
lips to God's ears, my friend. This nigga Eric said we closing our rings on the Apple Watch. Going on a run.
You gotta get them 15,000 steps in.
No way. Wow.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Please.
As long as we don't do the stupid fucking little things, we're good, man.
Relax, TJ. We're going on our own.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We're in
Your
it.
lips to God's ears, my friend.
This nigga Eric said we closing our rings on the Apple Watch. Going on a run.
You gotta get them 15,000 steps in, big dog.
That's a deep shot too.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Please.
As long as we don't.
Ah, shit.
Brother, this should be a technical on Zach LaVine. That's fucking nuts.
I don't think it's a tech.
That was a little bump, but
Brother,
that's
the
it.
guy tripped him. That's a tech, bro.
Post.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Post at home, man. Look at Post, man.
Didn't Pod say that Post girl was like with them on the trip or some shit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Brother, this should be a technical on Zach LaVine. That's fucking nuts.
I don't think it's a tech.
That was a little bump, but that's
Brother, the
it.
guy tripped him. That's a tech, bro.
Post. Oh my God.
Nothing but net too, bro. My goodness.
Bro, his shot is for real, bro.
Nothing but net.
Nigga, they still scared of him.
He's open. He's still open.
No, he don't want.
He's making
Post.
Fell off. Hold up, hold up. Hold the defense up. Let's go. Hell no. Let's go.
Good defense. Good
You are
defense.
not Jimmy Keegan.
And one. Let's
Let's
go. Let's go.
It's a foul.
It's a foul, bro.
They give that shit to us, Reeves, every time, by the way.
Every fucking time. Matter of fact, that
Feels like
was literally my tweet.
They give a motherfucker who averages 18 that type of call. Like, fuck off, bro.
Another set.
Because he's so
Shoots
tall.
it like it's a free
He
throw.
doesn't have-
He literally
he
shoots it like a free throw.
He probably feels like he doesn't have to jump because he's so tall.
The Warriors this year. He has 3 points and 5 rebounds in his first half, but he does have 6 assists.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, look
Hair
at
out,
them overplaying Steph.
Hair out, buddy has aura, man. You gotta give it to him, bro.
Bang.
You see this play right here, bro? Look at where he was and look where him ended up.
Another set.
Because he's so
Shoots
tall.
it like it's a free
He
throw.
doesn't have-
He literally
he
shoots it like a free throw.
He probably feels like he doesn't have to jump because he's so tall.
The Warriors this year. He has 3 points and 5 rebounds in his first half, but he does have 6 assists.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, look
Hair
at them
out,
overplaying Steph.
Hair out, buddy has aura, man. You gotta give it to him, bro.
Bang.
Yeah, this is kind of why we need to give him grace. You know what I'm saying? Because he does positive stuff, man. I'm telling you, like he was here, he ran them baseline, and then he ended up right here. You know how hard that is to like keep a hold of?
Hey.
Boy, just got to stick with it, man.
The return of that gangster. Thanks to. Let's go.
Another set.
Just got to stick with it. Just got to stick with it. Get your hands into the pass. All right, let me see what they'll do out of this split action. Step over the top. Nope. Oh.
They got to
Sabonis?
switch. They always send it two. Oh shit. Yeah, wide open. All down. Let's go.
There you
Bang.
go. There you
Every
go.
fucking time, bro.
Double
They're
step,
getting open
ball
shots.
rotates.
Set up by Steph, bro.
Double step, the ball rotates, man.
Yep.
They were dead ass doubling him every possession, bro.
Here's a Moody play.
You sound just like Matt for a moment.
Shit. Oh, come on, man. You can't get that up.
Not off of a made basket, no.
Brett. Yeah, this gonna be a playmaking game for Steph. They ain't letting him get shit.
Yeah, look at
You're
that.
gonna have to pass it
They're
every time.
trapping
Ooh.
immediately.
Moody.
Oh, look!
Oh my God, I didn't even notice that. Look at this motherfucker Moody, bro. Do y'all see this?
That's insane.
Do you see this shit?
The ball was
Yeah.
like just at the peak of the arch
He was
too.
feeling it.
That's crazy,
Dog.
bro.
Let me get a screen grab of this. My goodness. Look at this, bro.
Peak Moody. This is why we paid you 11 mil.
Yo, that is different, dog. That is different. Oh my God. Let me get a screen grab of that. Bro.
Moody.
Oh, look away!
And one.
Let's go!
Let's go!
You sound just like Matt for a moment.
Shit. Oh, come on, man. You can't get that up.
Not off of a made basket, no.
Brett. Yeah, this gonna be a playmaking game for Steph. They ain't letting him get shit.
Yeah, look at
You're
that.
gonna have to pass it
They're
every time.
trapping
Ooh.
immediately.
Moody.
Oh, look away!
And one.
Let's go!
Let's go!
That's amazing.
Oh fuck.
That was the one he was supposed to miss.
Yeah.
We good. We good. We good. Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh,
Nope.
shit.
He don't want it. He don't want it. Somebody go get the ball.
They got this
Come on,
man
move
Potts
around.
in
Somebody get the
jail.
ball out of
This
the
nigga
way.
Potts is in jail, bro.
Oh,
my
my
God.
Oh,
Look at that shot.
No.
Yeah, Pods is playing well, man. Pods is playing well.
Oh, that's off.
Oh my god, bro.
I've been watching all night. I've been watching all night, and I'm like, I realize like they don't run an offense. It's just drive and kick.
Bro, they traded Halliburton and Fox.
I ain't trying to hear that, Jay.
That's what half the league does. I'm telling you. We're back.
Well, I'm just saying they don't even have a point guard. I just was watching. I was just like,
Jay Gaslight.
No. I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
That's him and
Oh
T.
my
That's
god.
him and T.
Oh god, he always doing that shit.
Oh my god.
That's great stuff.
You know when we're good when Jay starts doing that stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's how you know we're good.
Bro, if we beat the Mavs, then it's smooth sailing from there for like the next 5 games.
You think so?
I mean, it's all like bottom feeders. It's all like Hornets, what's it called? Orlando's games like that.
Orlando. That shouldn't be bad. This was
Oh yeah, PJ's bum ass is playing. Lakers played 7:30. That loss is gonna hit like crack in the 80s, man.
Let me see here. So we had what was 21st. Let me pull this up. I'm here working on some stuff.
Was going through Twitter the other day, and I seen this tweet talking about some. It was a Lakers fan. It was like, "What could we get for Luka in the offseason?" I was like, "Yo, it's no way, bro. It's no way, man." Like, these niggas gotta be joking, bro.
Laker fans are devious, man. Bro, they're like
Shopping Luka is crazy.
Shopping Luka is wild. What can we get for Luka in the offseason? People just love trades, man. They love these damn trades. Oh my god, that's nasty.
Do you know those videos where they be like trying to like catch like the predators and shit that be coming to meet the kids at the store?
Mm-hmm.
I posted the link. That's the craziest one I've ever seen. I was like, yo, these niggas is wildin', bro. This nigga picked him up in the air, threw him up in the air, and the nigga filmed and socked the nigga while he was falling. I'm like, yo, these niggas tweaking.
That's hilarious, man.
Oh shit, the link don't even fucking work.
When we win a championship, y'all gonna still think they gonna try to take the shit away from Curry and be like, it was because of Jimmy.
They don't care, bro. It's 5. It don't matter.
I don't give a shit.
I do not care, bro.
Hey, they can try to do that goofy shit all they want. At this point, don't even matter to me, man.
Yeah, that don't even work.
Dude, they did that when Wiggins was here. They literally taking for take it away from when Wiggins was here. You know what they're gonna do with Jimmy.
Yeah,
They're gonna do with Jimmy
I
too.
seen them
Like,
do it with Wiggins. Like, yeah, they definitely gonna try to do it with Jimmy, bro. Like,
you
come
think
on.
I give a shit about that stuff right now? Like, so if the fan base falls for that shit again, right? I'm gonna gotta start calling people out because this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Can't fall for that again, man. There's no way we fall for that again. No way we fall for that again and have, because look at it. Like, do you see what happens with Luka and Bron? Like, who's apologizing for that? Does anyone apologize for that?
Well, hopefully it's something
Hell no.
apologizing tonight.
They don't apologize for that shit. So why should we apologize? Shit's crazy, man. That shit's wild. There's no way we fall for that shit again. Got to be fucking kidding me, man. Cannot fall for that ever.
What is that documentary streaming on? Because I didn't even get to watch it yet. The new one.
Oh, it's on Netflix?
Netflix. I need to watch that tonight, man.
Damn, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you late as shit.
Oh
But
God, I'm already knowing. I've been seeing all the
I
little
can't even
clips.
say nothing because everybody was like the starting five. I'm like, what the fuck is the starting five? I don't even know the fuck they're talking about.
Oh God, I need to start it tonight, man.
Was Curry in starting five?
Yeah. Like the first episode, he was in there heavy.
Oh, I gotta go watch it then. I thought I didn't think Curry was in that thing.
Yeah, he was in there. He was in there pretty heavy. Hold on, let me do this. Where's the thing that I was looking for?
Samuel, how you feeling tonight, man? How you feeling about tonight? We losing by 40. What you mean? You got Luka.
Samuel.
Why would y'all lose by 40 if y'all got Luka? That don't make sense.
Samuel is funny.
That's why we'll lose by 40. Damn, nobody got trust in Luka, man. He just went to the finals, bro. That's crazy. Like, what happened, bro? Like, the day of the trade, it was so hyped up. Like, the 180 is crazy, man.
The 180 is wild, ain't it?
But they say the next 10 years. They said the next 10 years. They sound like Pat Bevan.
They try to make themselves feel better about, oh, it wasn't a this year move, it was the next 5 years. Like, nah, bro, that's not how y'all was making it sound. They was making it sound like they was gonna win a chip today. I mean, this year.
Sound like the Suns.
Reeves is the best off-ball player in the league, and now he can't and now he can't play off ball all of a sudden. Like, what's going on,
Bro,
man?
could y'all imagine Curry getting 5 and Bron staying with 4? Oh my God, I'm praying
And he
for
got
times
Luka
like
next to
this.
him, bro.
And he got Luka next. Come on,
I'm gonna
bro.
walk up in them barbershops, man. I'm gonna walk up in them barbershops talking crazy for him.
And just think, we got to have about like 8 if it wasn't for Curry. I ain't even gonna get into it right now, but oh my God.
Where is this game? Is this game at the Lakers arena or what?
Is it?
So this is in Denver? Oh yeah, this is an L. This is an L, bro. Come on, let's be serious. I thought it was gonna be at the Lakers thing. Okay, yeah, it's over, man.
You think they lose tonight?
Yeah, it's gonna be a blowout, bro. This ain't even gonna be close. This is not even gonna be close, man.
Oh shit.
This is not gonna be close, man. Luka fat ass can't even breathe up there, bro. Denver high as hell too. Like, quit playing.
I don't know.
Who's
I'm
the
just
Lakers
glad
center?
it's not Luka and Jokic, because that would have been a crazy duo.
It seems like the free throw shit don't work against the Denver Nuggets, bro. It's like the Denver, like, even when they try to give Lakers like the whistle when they going up against Denver, like the shit still don't be working.
They do get a crazy whistle, don't they?
Yeah. Niggas told me that Russell Westbrook would make Denver worse. These niggas been winning games, man.
Their whistle is crazy.
Motherfucker told me he wouldn't win with Westbrook. That really has to be looked into, man. How this nigga missed the playoffs with AD, Russell Westbrook? Crazy work, man. Oh God, yeah, LeBron saying it's just basketball. I'm weak as shit, bro. Why were Laker fans so quiet all of a sudden? Like they were so loud. Like what happened?
Why don't I hear them anymore?
Like where did they all go? Like, bro. We're humble now, y'all some bitches. They was on that little win streak, and then they started talking crazy, like against trash teams. Like, let's be serious, man. Oh God, I was literally just watching that game the other night when Jamal Murray hit that shot. AD talking about some Murray hit a shot. Oh God, Lakers fans do got their own little room now. Or I forget. That's
I'm
probably where
telling
they
you.
all at.
That's why I did it, man.
Oh, so that you made a little hideout for him, bro. That's
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
yeah.
You gave him a little hideout. That's wild, bro.
That's why I did it. That's why I did it, because the run was on the way, man.
He said these niggas gonna have to take shelter.
They got to take shelter now. They have to take shelter now.
Yo, they better win tonight, bro. Because if they don't win tonight, bro, I'm gonna be sleeping so good, bro.
Bro, if we win and they lose, oh my God, it's gonna
Yo,
be
that's literally the greatest combination that you could ever get.
for tonight.
Yo, they almost lost to Portland, bro. Plus, this game is in Denver, but this is an L, bro. This is an L. I wonder what's gonna be like the agenda they push tonight. Like, who they gonna be blaming? They gonna blame Luca or they gonna blame Austin Reeves? Which one?
All right, I got that out the way.
Yeah, cause they month of March is stacked, bro. They playing some. They play that some actual competition now. Oh God, I hope they blame Luca again, bro. I need Murray to go for 30, 12 for 14 from the field. I need him to go crazy, bro. They gonna blame Rui. Shit crazy.
I'm trying to like fix some stuff up here. Yeah, but we'll figure it out. Shit.
Yeah, what's stopping Murray from calling up Luca every possession?
Who, Murray?
Yeah.
Bro, he was frying him, dog. He was absolutely frying him. I don't think
Oh
people
boy,
know this.
Urkel, I don't think I've ever slept more like a baby than I did last night, man. Holy shit.
That ain't no cap. I did sleep good last night.
Luca is really still coming off an injury, so we're not worried. Dude, he's coming off a damn near borderline torn Achilles, Doug.
I don't understand how Keon Ellis can sit there and talk so much shit, man.
Yo, he pissed me the fuck
He's
off.
living
bro.
off one fucking game where he clamped Steph.
And it really wasn't that he clamped Steph. Clay just couldn't hit a shot.
I don't know how these dudes sit there and talk so much shit, bro.
Yeah, Curry to go. We're waiting for that fucking Keon Ellis banter with freaking Draymond on his podcast. Where the fuck Rodney Magruder at, right? I remember that.
TJ, you got the most obscure references.
Oh, I remember Draymond talking shit, and I think this was like way before you even started the podcast.
Pretty complete game. What did you most appreciate about the way you guys played tonight?
Just the way we took care of the ball and avoided, points off turnovers for them. That's what's killed us here a few times in the last few years. We've had big leads and started turning it over and, giving up transition points, and we didn't do that tonight, and that's a great sign.
Conversely, you create 38 points off turnovers. What stuck out about your defense?
Just really solid. I thought we had them in a lot of late clock situations where we guarded their first actions and then put them in tough spots where they had to make some plays, and we were able to to force some turnovers and get out and run off of those. So just a great two-way game for us tonight.
4 20-point scores. How'd you feel about the collection of scoring that you guys got?
Really, really good balance. I thought Steph was brilliant in the first half. He was 2 for 3, and you don't see that very often where he only gets 3 shots and a half, but he had 6 assists and no turnovers and controlled the game. And, you see Jimmy's impact. I mean, anytime we get into trouble, he can get to the line. The game settles down when we get him the ball. And, and then obviously we had, Moses and Buddy both knocking down threes, and they both played great games.
You guys had like a 7-minute stretch in the first quarter, second quarter, where Steph was on the bench and you guys were plus 14 without him. I mean, what led to that, and what kind of luxury is that right now?
Well, Quentin came in, knocked down 3 threes right away. That top of the second quarter group with Draymond, Jimmy, Quentin, BP, I think Buddy was out there with them. They were great, and Steph was even able to go back to the bench. He was scheduled to check in, and that group was on a run, and so we sent Steph back and waited till after the timeout to bring him in, bought him an extra minute, and let that group go.
Did you spend any of your break looking at the standings and trying to figure? Because you've talked about the 6 seed being a target. I mean, how much are you studying what's kind of needed here?
I didn't look at the standings at all during the break. It was awesome.
Not once?
Yeah. I look at the standings every day. I mean, all season long, and we know who's ahead of us and where they are, and there's not anything we can do other than play like we did tonight. And the good thing is there's a lot of time left, 26 games left. If we can get on a streak like we did early in the season, get on a run like that, we can make up games pretty quickly. But we need to do that, obviously. So good start to the post All-Star break slate tonight, and obviously another huge game against Dallas on Sunday. So we got to be ready for that one.
Is it? I mean, it's 6 though. I mean, 6 is definitely what you're looking at.
That's the goal. I mean, it's not going to be easy. We got a lot of great teams in the West, but it's absolutely still in play. So, we have to have good health, and we may need some other teams to lose, but everyone's got to play each other. There's a lot that can happen still.
Steve, this is your 3rd game where you've scored 125 or more points with Jimmy in the lineup. What are you seeing with your offense, especially when they double Steph, how open guys are compared to before?
He passes. He creates shots with his passing, with his penetration, with his brilliant footwork, fundamental play. We always talk about playing off 2 feet. Jimmy plays off 2 feet. Jump stop, pivot, never turns it over. He's got claws for hands, and then he gets the ball out of traffic, and we end up with wide open looks. And he just connects the game for the rest of the guys, and we're getting much better looks because of Jimmy's presence.
As a team, you guys had 40 assists tonight. I think in the first half it was 23 assists on 26 made shots.
Yeah.
Just what did you think of the way the ball was moving out there?
It was great. First half, we got probably more off-ball stuff than we did in the second. Just did a really good job of screening and getting shooters open. But again, the key to tonight was taking care of the ball. Our guys did a great job of that. Only 12 turnovers against a team that has, like I said, caused us a lot of problems with their pressure in the past. So great effort.
Have you noticed any like a confidence pick me up getting Jimmy? You talked a lot before about getting down sometimes. Do you feel like just the presence of that guy solves a lot of that?
100%. Yeah, Jimmy gives us some swagger. You know, I think Mike Dunleavy knew, you know, we needed a shakeup. We just did. We were kind of treading water, and even though we loved our group and we traded away guys who we you know felt really strongly about, there are just times where, you know, organizationally you got to make a move. You have to sense it and feel it, and I thought Mike and the front office just did a great job of sorting through everything. You know, really starting from last summer when you know, when we didn't get any of the guys we were really, you know, looking for at the top of the free agent list. And you know, Mike said last summer we're gonna sign some good players, and we're gonna be patient, and if we can make a move at the trade deadline, then that's the plan. And it's pretty impressive when you think about that foresight from Mike, and Jimmy is obviously a really good fit next to Steph and Draymond. And so Mike's patience and then making that deal, as painful as it was to lose our guys, we needed the shakeup, and you can see the difference right now.
Steve, mentioning Steph, how about the fact that he in his 700th game, he got 20 points tonight. He's the 21st player to reach those milestones. What more can you say about it?
21st player to what?
To play 700 games and score 20 more points in 700 career games.
20 or more points in 700 career.
So this is the last 5 games, chat. So the last 5 games, the Golden State Warriors are a 120 offense, a 107 defense, and they're a plus 12. Chef's kiss.
I'll take that.
Chef's kiss. That's the last 5 games.
I could have expected the defense to be there because of like what Jimmy provides, but the fact that the offense is second is crazy to me. And I think what's even crazier is I do like that like Kerr's messed around with the rotation a bit, where you never see like more than 2 non-shooters on the floor, which he's had problems with at times. Like we're seeing when like Draymond is out, or like if Looney gets put in, or like GP2, we're seeing like post get in at the same time. Like we're not seeing like Draymond in TJD and another non-shooter. Like even if you consider Pods a non-shooter, because I know that his shooting's like up and down, that like the fact that Kerr is actually running better rotations after everything that we've seen from like the last season and a half from Kerr is crazy. And like, so I missed what you guys were talking about with JK, but the fact that we had 4 20-point scorers last night, and we're going to add a guy who can get 20 in his sleep just off of pure athleticism to this roster is crazy. And like, so I missed what you guys said about JK starting, but like fill me in on what the consensus was, or if you guys have even talked about it.
In terms of JK?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the JK thing, I'm a JK fan, full disclosure, and it's crazy.
I'm a big JK guy.
I think he's going to have to force his way in there, bro, and he's going to have to kick out either Moody or Pods. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely agree. Like my thing with Kaminga is I think like Pods on the bench makes more sense because like Pods at the end of the day, whether he's playing 15 minutes or 30 minutes, like the production per minute is there. With
Mhm.
Pods, I think that Pods allows us better better fluidity and capability off the bench of like pairing Pods with like Healed and Post and TJD and stuff versus like if you have Kaminga like exactly what Kush just said, like what Kaminga was doing pre-injury was like carrying a massive load that we needed, and then also like Moody has solidified himself over the last like what 2 to 4 weeks that
Bro,
he
Moody is
deserves.
playing some of the best basketball I've seen him play.
This is the best stretch of Moody's career. I don't think that that's crazy to say. Like Moody has solidified himself to me as a starter, but also like if you put in Kaminga, then like between Moody, Butler, Kaminga, and Draymond, think of like what our defense is like switchability wise, like offensively, like the fact that Kaminga can kind of fill in that like I mean, obviously we have Jimmy for it, but like Kaminga filling in as that POA and allowing Pods to like come off the bench. Because, like I said, like whether Pods plays 30 minutes or he plays 15 minutes, that production per minute is about the same. Versus, I do think if Kaminga's out there starting, like we need to get Kaminga chemistry with Butler. We need to see how he fits in that like starting lineup surrounded by Steph, Moody, Butler, and Draymond. And also, I think that Kaminga starting versus him coming off the bench does way more for his confidence than it does for Pods.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just what I think. Because also like, so you have like if we put Kaminga in the starting lineup and put Pods to the bench, then we already know what Steph and Draymond does. But imagine those two surrounded by like the wings of Moody, Kaminga, and Butler in terms of defensively, in terms of athleticism, in terms of and like Moody's had good shooting, like Kaminga at times, even when Kaminga's jumper from 3-point land isn't falling,
Yeah.
he's still like, and the biggest thing too, Kaminga draws free throws, and that's what Jimmy's been doing. So like that's just playing to his strength off of Jimmy, but also like the fact is, hey, you've just surrounded the greatest shooter, greatest point guard of all time with like everyone else in that lineup is like 6'7" to 6'10".
My thing is this. Yeah. My thing is like we have to look at Kaminga and Moody in this sense. So last night we had like what 40 assists, right? We had 40 assists last night.
Yeah, 40 assists.
Anytime we get it was like 40 assists on like 50 makes or some shit like that, right? So what that means is that if we have that dynamic, that means the ball is popping. You know what I'm saying? The ball is popping. It's popping. It's popping. And whoever it might be, whether it be Moody, Kaminga, JK, whoever, they have to promote that. They have to promote that. Anytime we get 30 assists, there's a great chance that we might win. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we get 40 assists, I don't think
I agree with that, but like that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, Pods is a better playmaker than Kaminga, but the fact is, though, like, obviously, we know what Steph's gonna do playmaking wise and passing wise. We know Draymond's still probably our best passer playmaker, and then like Jimmy had 7 assists last night. Like Jimmy, like regardless of what we want to say about the Jimmy versus Wiggs comparison in terms of their play style, Jimmy Butler runs miles and miles around Andrew Wiggins as the playmaker. So like
yes,
we can still have Kaminga out there and still get the assist, still get the ball moving, because
Uh-huh.
because we're having those three on the court with Moody and Kuminga, then all these buckets that Kuminga was getting before he got hurt and was really like grinding for are becoming a lot easier for him when you have Steph and Draymond and Jimmy moving the ball so easily.
The Draymond thing, yeah, and this might be a problem, right? But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think there's a chance that Pods doesn't start. I think he's about to solidify himself if he hasn't already. Don't you think? Just by like what Kerr is saying and all of that. I think he's about to solidify himself.
I think it's more than likely that obviously like Kuminga's gonna come back and he's gonna need to get into the stretch of things, but it's more so it's Kuminga's to win than Pods' to lose.
You think so? Why?
Just because at the end of the day, like that's another score, and that's still like a slightly bigger starting lineup for having Kuminga out there for Pods. And I do think, like I said, I think Kuminga starting does way more for his confidence than if Pods starts or comes off the bench. And I kind of like Pods coming off the bench to like go with Heald and go with TJD and Looney and Post way more than Kuminga. Because I think the problem is if Kuminga comes off the bench, he's going to have the mindset that he needs to like come in and show why he deserves to be a starter.
I think Kerr's going to lean the best playmaker first. Even though
100%, but that's what I mean is I think like Kuminga's going to play himself into that starting role, and it's going to be easier for him to become a starter because it's more, like I said, it's at the beginning, it's more Kuminga's to win than Pods' to lose. Like we're still figuring out what our rotation is because like Kuminga was hurt and because we have, we're still trying to figure out like, okay, like we can't really play Jimmy, Draymond, and Looney or TJD or GP2 at the same time because then there's just like we're not really stretching the floor and we're getting Steph like stuck in a vacuum on the perimeter versus like I do think like for Kuminga, like I said, I think for him the rebounding, the like the defensive versatility. I'm not saying he's a better defender than Pods, but in terms of the type of positions that he can guard, and I do think that like with the playmaking of Steph, Draymond, and Jimmy on the court at the same time, a lot of these tough buckets that we've seen Kuminga not only make but have to make in order for us to get some offense going is going to come so much easier to him.
I still think Kerr is just going to lean the better playmaker, and
no, and that's totally fair.
Yeah.
I guess to be honest, like that could be a little bit of like my Kuminga stock and homerism coming out because I'm just so high on Kuminga. But at the end of the day, like if Kuminga has to come off the bench in order for us to try to win a title, then you know what? Screw it. If he's upset that he's coming off the bench, but it still translates to wins. Okay, help us win this season, and then you're a nice sign and trade piece, bud.
What kind of money do you think he gets in the off season?
I think he's at least proven himself to be like slightly less than DeAndre Hunter money in terms of at the end of the day, like this is still a 22 to 23-year-old who, like I said, like can get you 18 to 22 points in 6 to 8 boards simply off of pure athleticism. So like I think that he's in that like 15 to 25 million range. if I'm being completely honest. I don't think that he's like shown enough to get the full like his full contract for like a second contract in terms of like if he's going to stay a Warrior. I do think that there's going to be some teams out there that throw some money at him. Like, remember when Zach LaVine almost ended up a Brooklyn Net because they just threw crazy money at him? Because LaVine at that point hadn't really proven himself yet, but the Timberwolves had to match because of the potential, and they saw it. And then, of course, they ended up trading him for Jimmy anyway, which is kind of funny that we're talking about it this way. But I do think that there's going to be some teams that just look at his age, look at his athleticism, and say, maybe he just needs a change of scenery at this point, and that we can provide that and say, hey, bud, you're coming off the bench right now. Here's a guaranteed 25, 30 minutes a night in a starting spot. Like, I was having an argument the other day with some buds of mine, and I was like, I don't even know if, like, Kuminga's barely even, possibly even top 7 in his draft class. And you look at the other guys in his draft class and the type of money that they're getting, and you look at, like, the tier of the guys that he's in, and you look at their money, and you're like, well, these guys that are in the same, like, tier of him are already at least, like in terms of, like, talent, he's in the tier with them, but the guys he's in the same tier with are, like, massively way more proven players at this point.
I don't think it's a right fit for him. Or not right fit. I don't think it's been a perfect fit for him because when other people go to that they're on other teams, they're playing different. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if he would have gotten like a fair shake, or say he was on another team, not even fair shake, but if he was on another team, he probably would have made more money, you know?
No, entirely agree. Like to be fair, like, so like in that draft class, it's 2021. Like, he's not better than Cade. He's not better than Mobley. He's not better than Scotty. He's not better than Franz Wagner. He's not better than Şengün. I don't even know if I'd definitely probably not put him over Jalen Green. He's kind of in that, like, I honestly would put Suggs over him too, and Jalen Johnson. So, like, that's 7 to 8 guys right there, and that's before even getting to, like, the Trey Murphys, Josh Giddey's, Cam Thomases, like Herb Joneses. Like, I do think Kuminga's better than Giddey, but at the end of the day, like, we're comparing, like, Kuminga to Murphy and Herb Jones. Like, those guys are at least, like, proven players.
You know what's the wild part is?
And everybody's telling me in the chat to mute me. You cannot tell me that even if what I'm saying is Kuminga, like, could be, like, better. I'm saying Murphy and Herb Jones are more proven players at this point.
Well, they're more proven because
that's what I'm saying. They're more proven because they've had greater opportunities, and I don't know if he's going to. It's just what you said. It's the fit. I don't know if he's going to get that opportunity to be the best player he can be on this team.
I'm going to be dead ass honest with you. We talk about Herb Jones. All right, not even Herb Jones, but
Trey Murphy.
Sniper.
Trey Murphy's a sniper. Really good player.
Like, what Trey Murphy's done the last, like, 20, 25 games is truly insane.
But here's the thing with him, though. Are we sure that he would have played? How much better would he have looked than Moses Moody if he played here?
Significantly.
Are you sure?
He was a better shooter from day one and still is.
No, but it's not really about shooting, though. Like, on this team, you got to make decisions, right? So what would the decision making be like if he was on this team? This is a different team. Would he have been a good decision maker? Like, You know why this team transformed? This team transformed overnight, literally after one game, because we brought in a great decision maker. Right? So, great decision makers probably are the hardest thing in this league to find.
Agreed.
So, you make some great points about Kuminga, and I think all your points are solid. However, when you're thinking about this team and what they
We
are,
got a guy that's coming fresh out of the Yale School of Basketball over there in Miami, Eric Spoelstra.
right? So when you're here and you're thinking about all of this stuff, right? Like you have to think about it in terms of how we play basketball, right? And if you don't have guys that can make decisions, read and react, right? Like those guys are just not going to play, and I think that's where a lot of people that's what they miss. So they look at a guy like Trey Murphy, right? His
Yeah.
role is simplified, right?
No,
And
I
it's
I
the-
agree, and
yeah.
that was my point. Is I'm not saying that like Kuminga's worse or Kuminga's better. Like I think Kuminga potential wise laps some of those dudes like far and away. I just think in terms of fit, in terms of what they've proven, I was only talking about it from a true like what type of money is he going to garner this summer. That's what I meant. Like Trey Murphy, we had already seen enough of him in different roles in bigger sample size than Kuminga
Yeah.
for him to get that, get the money he got. Herb Jones was proven as like an all defensive guy from day one, which is why he got the money he got. So that's what I mean is like Kuminga's talent. I'm not saying Murphy or Herb Jones are better than Kuminga at all. Kuminga is miles better than them. It's just like if you swapped Kuminga and
Like
Trey
Kuminga's
Murphy,
ceiling is like a Herb Jones on steroids.
yeah, and that's what I mean though is like I'm just talking about it from like how much money is he going to garner, which is why I said that there's going to be teams out there with cap space that are like we are going to make Kuminga an offer that the Warriors really sit down and say, "Are we sure we want to match Kuminga like this to match Kuminga at this much money for the type of role he's going to have on our team?" That's my point.
Yeah.
But and that's what I mean is like people said like Herb Jones makes 13 million a year. Herb Jones makes $13 million a year and can really only play one side of the basketball.
One side of basketball for oh damn, that's a bargain.
But
Bro.
also, like, that's what I mean is like that's why I said Kuminga's in that 15 to 25 range. But there's easily going to be a team that's like,
That's
hey,
what they
here's 4
Bro,
years,
there's
$120
no
million.
way. There is no way they get Kuminga on 15 to 20. Absolutely no way.
Bro, what are we talking about here, bro?
No, and that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
There's no way they get it for that number.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Is that there's going to be a team with the money that says they're going to offer him a contract, and Mike and Steve and everyone is going to sit down and say, "Are we sure we want to pay JK this much money over the next couple years, considering the type of role he's going to have on this
after
team?"
all this time, why wouldn't they be sure?
Because of the new CBA.
Bro.
That's the holdup. Because Jimmy just signed that extension. You know that Steph's making money. You know Draymond is probably not on a
No,
very
I got you. But how long have they known about the new CBA? My thing is this, bro. If they have no intention on paying him that money, why the fuck did we keep this nigga?
Yeah, that's my point, bro. I've been saying that for a really long time now. It's like, why even keep him?
Because I think there's a better chance that we try
Niggas
to
acting
trade
like
him.
niggas just started the season knowing about the CBA. No, they been knew about this shit. This ain't
Yeah,
new.
they should have traded him a long time ago. Because, I'm afraid. This is what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of he's going to be off
We're
of the
gonna
bench.
be another Klay Thompson type situation.
Yeah, they're that's not a this is kind of different. Like they're going to have to
But
they're gonna,
isn't it fair to say though that they would have traded the reason they didn't trade him is because of the money being tied into different players like a Wiggins, like a Schroeder, like an Anderson, et cetera, versus all that money is now tied into one player named Jimmy Butler? Like that's my point. Is like of all that money was tied into numerous
Nah,
players
bro. Nah, bro.
versus Jimmy
They
Butler
didn't
now
pay him because
making
of Jordan
16
Poole,
and a half.
bro. They didn't pay him because of Jordan Poole. The whole Jordan Poole situation is why they didn't pay him.
yeah.
Which is fair. My only point was, and I, sorry if I kind of like made it like I was trying to find the proper like verbiage and stuff to use. My thing is just that I think that there's going to be a team out there that offers him a contract that is going to make it really hard for us to decide if we want to match.
You're right. That's a fact. But here we are, and we still have JK on the team. That's what I'm saying. So it's like,
Yeah, no, I
listen,
definitely agree.
Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Like I don't like him coming off the bench. I don't like it one bit. But I'm telling you, you see, bro, when a night like last night happens, or what you've seen for like the 4 out of the damn last 5 games where the ball is moving around like that, we're gonna run into an issue, bro. I'm telling you, we're gonna run into an issue, and if JK doesn't fit within what happened last night, for instance, because last night was beautiful, if he don't fit within that, it's gonna get rough, man. And you know, like the sign and trade thing in the summer, like that's not gonna do us any good. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let me put it this way: there is a real chance, a real chance that he goes to restricted and they lose him. There's a real chance that actually happens. I'm not saying that it will. Teams always match to retain the damn thing, but there might be a situation where they match it, retain them, and they trade them by
Trade
depending on
deadline.
what the provision is, they might trade them by the midseason,
Yeah.
by the trade deadline. That might happen. And I think at that point they would have lost value.
Oh, 100%,
bro, that's poor.
and the
That's poor
problem is
management.
for
Or
like
I
a
think it's
poor
poor
sign and
management.
trade,
management.
he has
Yeah,
to
that's poor
abandon it.
management.
I think it's going to be poor management. So, I mean,
Well, and that's a problem, and like I think I forget who said it in terms of like everyone knew about the CBA, but to be fair, like the CBA made it where, and there was a good podcast I listened to that was kind of like explaining the CBA and like what some of the like turmoil and damage we might see over the next like 1 to 3 seasons is going to be stuff like this where some teams tried to hold on to certain assets for a little too long, that by the time that the new CBA was already enacted, it was too hard to try to offload those assets, and it's going to look like in hindsight it's going to look like poor asset management, but at the end of the day it's just that they held on to it for just a little too long and thinking that they could do something, or like make a run. Like, you know, like we obviously thought that we would do better in the postseason the last 2 years and stuff, which is one reason we may not have, we still held on to those assets. And it's going to look like poor asset management when in reality it's not. It's just kind of, you know, our hands are tied behind our back in certain ways, and teams are still trying to figure it out over the next 1 to 2 seasons. Like we just saw Milwaukee completely load off like one of their franchise's best players. Simply, I mean, to be fair, Middleton also did not look as good as he once was, but it also came down to a lot of money. Atlanta offloaded DeAndre Hunter and Bogdanovich for money. Like a lot of these teams are realizing exactly like how impactful the CBA is, and where they're saying, okay, for maybe a year or two, these assets and everything's not going to look as good, but we're definitely not taking the repercussions of losing picks for being in the luxury tax. And like someone in the chat also made a good point. If Kaminga makes 30 million next year, then between Steph, Draymond, Kuminga, and Butler, that's already $175 million. That's
Yeah.
a crazy amount of money for 4 players, no matter like who your 4 players are on a team.
Oh, this is not gonna be great.
What's going on, guys?
I know. What up?
And that's what I mean is like the CBA is going to we're over like this season is the first season we're seeing it kind of in action. But like this free agency in next year's trade deadline and next year's free agency, we're going to see like the actual repercussions of the CBA start to take effect more.
Well, yeah, like when you see Karl Towns getting traded away, I hear them talking about not trading away
Yeah,
Jad.
and like no one can tell me that that new ownership for Dallas did not say we are not paying this dude $345 million.
That might
Like,
be a part of it.
Like, to be fair, it's stupid. That's a guy that you do pay the $345. But also, like, it one of the things for the CBA is to avoid some of these incentives because there's a thing if Triple J wins DPOY or gets named to an All NBA, he's eligible for a $345 million deal versus if he doesn't, it's $175 million. So let's say one of those things happens. Obviously he's not going to get $345 million, but there's no way his agent doesn't demand for $225, for $250. Of saying, hey, we're making more than the 175. We're not making the 345. So just give us, 50 to 75 million more dollars. But that's an extra 10 to 15 per season that Memphis is going to have a hard time paying over the next couple years when like Edie's rookie contract is up. Scottie Pippen Jr.'s rookie contract is up. We just that's the reason they just offloaded Marcus Smart. We just saw it.
We just gotta win the title, bro.
That's the way I see it.
100%.
Yeah, we just gotta win the title.
Winning heals everything.
Yeah, but then that's the reasoning they could use. And we just gotta win the title.
I gotta be honest. I think fans are more convinced that we're gonna win the title than Draymond Green is. I think, honestly, he's just fucking happy that he's in the position he is right now because Steve Kerr just made Moses Moody the starting power forward to put Draymond in a better position to like you understand he can't play 4 in the playoffs basically. That's the position we're in.
Yeah. He should always be at center. Always.
Brother, if we play Draymond at the 4 in the playoffs, we're cut.
And
he always should be playing the 5 down.
And instead of because Moody's been playing well, right?
Yeah,
you are constantly hating on Draymond, bro. Yeah, that's because Draymond is good twice a month. Twice a month.
So you're saying
he had some great moments last night. You're gonna have to wait another week to see it again, bro.
So you're saying Draymond's just a moon cycle player now?
I think that's a bad
dude. He has not put together 3 good quarters in a game consistently this year, and that's a fact.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He'll make a block, bro. He'll make a block.
We're winning
He'll make a block
no
like he did
what.
last night, and people are like, "This is why we can't trade him," and we won't talk about him again for a week and a half, 2 weeks, bro.
Hey, I would say this: I'd rather see Draymond not have 3 good quarters in a row and still win games than see Trace Jackson Davis out there smoking open
nobody's
layups.
talking about Trace Jackson Davis. Trace Jackson Davis has regressed horribly since last year.
Bro,
nobody's talking about
Brother, those minutes are going to Quentin Postlindell. We know that.
This is way more a Steve Kerr issue than anything else. Now, don't get me wrong. Winning is winning. I want to win. What is annoying to me is that we forced Moses Moody in a position he probably shouldn't be in because, by the way, Moses Moody, a dude that I've been like ridiculously critical of this year, should be starting at the 2 guard. But instead of doing that and putting your best players on the floor, we're heading towards a world
But
where
don't you think?
we
Don't you
lose
think when
JK
Kaminga comes
for
back
nothing.
that
We lose
Moody can
JK for
slide
nothing.
to that 2,
Forget
and then you have JK at the 4?
Say what now?
But that's what I said before you came on. Is when JK comes back, you slide Moody down to the 2, and you put JK at the 4.
Yeah, what you're saying isn't what Steve Kerr is saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is also fair.
Which, by the way, I don't think we need to force JK into a starting role, because the same could also be said for Guy Santos. When JK is out, wouldn't you rather have Guy Santos from a size perspective? Wouldn't you want him at the 4 instead of Moses Moody?
Not the way that Moses Moody has been playing, bud.
Shooting or defending?
Just in general. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're winning games. Like, there was the stat in the last 5 games, we have the second best offense and second best defense. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I hope it works long term.
Bro.
I hope
But
it works. I really do. I hope it works long term.
I'm just saying, Eric, at the beginning of the season, was it broke? It wasn't broke. So why did Kerr fix it?
Because we made the trades for like Dennis and had some injuries.
I'm
and
saying
whatnot.
before that. I'm saying way before that, man. Way before that.
When we started the season hot?
Yeah. We was hot. So why did Kerr fix it?
To be fair, he did fix it right around the time that Buddy's shooting fell off a cliff and Jim Park was going crazy.
Nah. He fixed it, and then Buddy's shooting fell off a cliff.
Yeah,
It
Reddy
was
Boy
not
also made a good
simultaneous.
point. Melton got hurt.
I just hope we keep winning games, bro. The thing I'm annoyed about the most is Moses Moody is finally given a shot, and he's being given a shot way out of position on a team that theoretically has 3 power forwards on it. But we're gonna let a dude who we probably should have traded for a championship piece 2 years ago. We're gonna let that dude walk for nothing, so Draymond Green can make $26 million on this fucking team next year.
Yeah, that's poor management.
It's so stupid.
That would just be poor management.
But they gotta win this year. Like they gotta win.
We're going to, bud.
They don't have a choice. They got to win.
Bud.
Brother, we're doing this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
sorry.
I hope so.
It's a Canadian thing. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good, man. It was unexpected. But yeah, that shit is like, we gotta win, man. Dre is done after this year. Here's my thing. So like I be hating on Draymond, but there's also another side of this. It doesn't fucking matter who's on the team, right? If we for some reason are able to, like, and when the sign and trade thing's not there, but even if we were to have, like, say last year you sign and trade, Kuminga for a dude, you still have the same money problem. Like, you can't have his contract
Exactly,
on the
bro.
roster.
It's the
Like,
same.
it
It's the
doesn't
same
matter. It just
issue
kinda doesn't
regardless.
matter. I need more of last night from him. I've seen that 6 or 7 times this year. So
No, massively agree. But at the end of the day, it's like, everyone has said, like, winning just fixes everything. If we just, regardless of what lineup we're throwing out, regardless of what the construction looks like, the rotation, if we're winning games and it translates to playoff winning, then so be it.
I think that's what I'm hoping for.
If Moody at the 4 has us as a top 2 offense, top 2 defense, then so be it.
Yeah. I hope it translates to winning in playoffs for sure. Like, that's the one thing when you watch games last night, you almost feel like, damn, we're getting away with that shit. Like, let's keep it rolling. Like, as long as we can keep getting away with it, that's cool. Yeah, I'm all for winning. I worry about, and maybe this is looking too far ahead. Maybe I'm just supposed to be like, we won last night. We're a championship team. And maybe that's what y'all want me to do. Wanamaker Muse. That's what I'm supposed to do. We won last night. All of our problems are solved, man. Like, is that what you want me to do? I can do that if you want. Because I think we can win a championship. But if you don't think that long term, Moses Moody at the 4 isn't somewhat problematic in a playoff series, I don't know what to tell you, but I can
Who's against who though?
I can
Against who
keep it
though?
positive. I can keep it positive if you want me to, man.
I'm not saying I disagree with you, but who are the teams that it's going to be a issue for?
An issue with Moses Moody at the 4?
Yeah, who are the teams?
Name them.
No, I'm asking you. Like, I'm not saying I disagree with you. I'm just asking, like, who would be
all
the
the
teams
top
that
4,
you
all
would
of
be?
them.
You think all the top 4 we would have
Yes.
issues with Moody at the 4?
Yes.
I could see it, but I don't know.
So, and I should have clarified this first. I like this lineup in spurts because it provides like a ton of speed and like theoretically, if Moody's hitting the shot, the spacing, it's just on defense. Are we trusting Moses Moody to be consistent enough at that position? If we want to say yes, cool. It just doesn't make a ton of like starting or closing sense to me. I hope it works. Hope it works.
Does have shooting.
Yeah. Now he's been hitting, bro. Like he's put together a string of really good games, and y'all, a lot of people here know I was genuinely ready to like give up on Moses Moody early in the year, man. It was frustrating. Frustrating stuff, man. He does look more confident. He looks confident, and it translates to like pace. You notice he doesn't get like as like the tunnel vision with just getting his shot is not as much. It's not there. You know what I'm saying? He's moving the ball. He's playing like with pace and just it's good. He did, bro. He made no, that was Pods. I feel like both of them made one. Pods made a left hand high off the backboard, and Moody made one too, I think, last night. But yeah, he's been good, dude. It's dope. It's been good to see, man.
Yeah, Moody at the 4. I don't like Moody at the 4. They do need the shooting, and they're gonna pine over the shooting. Now, the reason why I changed the topic to this to the Kuminga thing, because like the thing about Kuminga is that, first of all, I want to see Kuminga play. I think it's bullshit why he's not playing. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I know what's happening. I know what's happening.
Yeah,
bro. I'm just preempting y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what he's about to do. So it's like, when it does happen, remember I told you so.
Well, so Eric, I think one thing's gonna get confused too is like I don't even mind a JK coming off the bench like in a vacuum, right? It's not about JK getting like credit for shit or even like opportunity, because from the bench we've seen that he can still put up hella minutes. It's like, okay, from a positional size standpoint, from an offensive and defensive threat standpoint, why? Because even when JK was out, how many times have we been watching games and been like, yo, where's Post? Hey, yo, where's Gee? Remember when Kyle Anderson was getting like DMPs? JK was already out at that point, and you're kind of like, where's Kyle? So that I think that's kind of been my issue is we're like, no, this isn't even about JK, right? This isn't even about JK. This isn't even about necessarily like him starting, because he can come off the bench still 26, 28 minutes. Is your most defensively versatile and offensively threatening lineup out there. And Kerr does this thing where he's like, because remember, by the way, we weren't even winning consistently yet when Steve Kerr made the comments about Moody at the 4. So we can't do this thing where it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Let me be honest.
Because it was kind of broke. Moody was at the 4, and Kerr was up there talking about, hey, I kind of like that shit.
I'm going to be dead honest with you.
Yo.
If Jonathan Kuminga doesn't play basketball like Jimmy Butler, I don't think he's going to see the court. Not in a starting capacity.
Well,
just
you know
Peter.
what's going to happen though. If he plays basketball anything like Jimmy Butler, then Steve Kerr will just say they're redundant and not play him anyway. Like,
No, I think if he plays basketball like Jimmy Butler, right? Like from
You
a
think there's a new chance that Kuminga's like the our Andrew Wiggins, where Jimmy just hates him?
No, I doubt that.
What?
I think it's more likely. I think it's more likely that
Nah, I was just
Kuminga either regresses.
making a joke about all.
I think
all
it's
the
more
drama.
likely that Kuminga either regresses or just takes some time to come back from not playing basketball than it is that him and Jimmy like don't get along. You know, I think that the former is far more likely, but we'll see. It's whatever. Even if Kuminga sucks, that's what people are gonna get. Like they're gonna lose the plot. Even if Kuminga sucks for the rest of the year, it will still be true that we're gonna let him walk for nothing when we could have got a championship piece back for him. Like, shit is so dumb, insanely dumb.
Yeah, I think this worries me. This worries me because what I saw last night was really, really well.
Yeah.
That worked really, really well, and it's like I think people, you know, and people do this naturally, but I tend to veer more on the side of caution, where I'm like, yeah, I got to see it work, you know, because I understood the logic that Steve said why it wasn't working, right? And you know, I got excited at first. I was like, all right, we got another playmaker in here, like a guy that can actually set the table.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, so that means that him and JK can start, right? So
Yeah.
so but then I heard his comments and he was like, yeah, we'll try it out. And once I heard that, I was like,
Hey, so he this is the problem with Steve. Like, he kind of talks too much because the more he talks, the more he kind of contradicts himself. So you know the thing with Pods is he says he likes to have like 3 playmakers on the floor at all times. So with Wiggins gone and Jimmy in, like Jimmy's a guy that can not just handle the ball but can play make. So theoretically, and Erg, I'll talk with you about this. AK and I have talked about this a handful of times the last couple weeks. Theoretically, that has been solved. And we were saying for 2 weeks since the trade deadline, like he's still gonna find a way now that he has his 3 playmakers to not have JK on the floor. And it's like now you're hearing it. Now you're hearing it. It's like he's just if y'all don't know that this is what he's wanted to do. Like he looks, bro. It's weird. He's looking for an excuse not to put him on the floor. And before it was, oh, I need 3 ball handlers. I need 3 playmakers. Okay, you got him now. What are you
I
gonna
just
do?
want to ask though, bro. Like, why JK? Especially with the way he was playing before he got hurt. Why JK? Why JK got to be the man that's iced out?
Well, so Jimmy, I think, is kind of like where I tend to look because, and I think Jimmy's being a really good team player right now. And I think he's been effective when he's like aggressive. But I saw something last night that to me is like, I'm not worried about it per se. I just don't want it to become a trend. There was a period of time last night where I'm like, are they just using Jimmy like a super Draymond?
Yeah.
And while if Jimmy can do the things that Draymond's doing, that's great. But that's not what the fan base wanted to trade for a Jimmy Butler type player to do.
Fuck what the fan base wants.
Fuck what the fan base wants.
We wanted,
Them niggas don't know what they talking
but we
about.
wanted a second option, right? That's kind of what we wanted.
You know what this fan
it's
base
not even-
wants?
it's
A
not about
banner
just
hanging
scoring,
up
though.
in the arena
Yeah, it's
again.
not about just
Of
scoring.
course,
So at the end of the day,
of course.
who
If we
cares
win,
about
if
that?
if the championship is the result, who fucking cares, right? The thing last night that I was like, again, when you're winning by 20, it's like it's hard to. I'm not a naturally negative person. I'm not. You're winning the game by 20. I told the guys in my room, like, hey, good win. Like, that shit feels good. Let's keep it pushing. There was a period of time where Jimmy's got like 8, 4, and 3, and you're like, is he just like Draymond, but can shoot a little bit?
Bro,
Like,
bro,
I can take
that
mid-range
was
jumpers.
hooping,
Like, is that what Steve?
But that
He was hooping,
point
though. He was
is
hooping, though. What
way
you-
more
great, though, ain't
massively felt than a Draymond 8-4.
No,
Erg,
hey,
Erg,
no,
what did you
Erg,
say about Steph?
Ergo,
He
that's
he
good
had
for
like
other
what
reasons.
9 points at halftime. You said, bro, this is the perfect Steph game.
Yeah, but that's great though. Like if Jimmy is a Draymond that can score, that's fucking perfect.
No,
The
no.
problem
Bro,
is
Hey,
Draymond
that's
isn't
exactly
one of
what we
them.
need.
that's
Yeah, because
that's
that's what I said is that Jimmy's 8-4-3. You're feeling that way more than a Draymond 8-4-3, bud.
you are not wrong. What I'm not talking about having a Draymond that can score, because having a Draymond can score is a cheat code objectively. I'm watching the way that he's getting used. And right now, like, Jimmy's just being a good teammate. You know what I'm saying? Like that, yeah, that's elite. Like, if I got a Draymond that can score, great. I'm watching these lineups where Jimmy's just kind of like, gotta wait for this nigga to come off a screen. I'm like, okay, hey, if we as long as we're getting away with it, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? As long as
Yeah.
we're getting away with it.
The Draymond thing. I mean, like Jimmy. Me personally, I just think it's gonna help. I think the Jimmy thing, with him doing what he's doing, it's gonna help. And I
Yeah.
think this is what the fan base wants. They just don't know that they want it yet.
The thing with Jimmy is I had my doubts about him and Draymond. Dude, their chemistry is like seamless. It's insane.
It is. But the way that Jimmy plays basketball, this is what the fan base wants. I'm telling
Bro,
you.
he's a natural
We
playmaker.
just don't know it yet.
That's
Right?
that FIBA too. People don't people forget Jimmy's played with Steph and Draymond before, and when Kerr was an assistant with FIBA. He's
This is what they
familiar
want.
with these dudes.
This is
And in Miami the past couple of years under Eric Spoelstra.
I'm telling you, the fan base thinks they want a guy that's going to come in there. Like, they think they want a guy that's going to come in here and take 20 shots. Nah, you don't.
Levine, Hezzy in between.
That's not what they want, bro. I'm telling you, they want a guy like Jimmy Butler. That's the guy that they want.
Hey, Kush, I like that starting lineup, by the way. I like that starting lineup. Then you have options. Like, then I don't mind changing shit up. You know what I'm saying? Because say it's Moody a game or it's Pods a game, whatever. But if your issue is spacing, then what would be so interesting to me is like a Steph, JK, Jimmy, Draymond, and then Post. I know Post is one of them dudes. It's like people like, I want to see more. I want to see more. The reality is he's still not getting guarded, right? And we know he can make an extra pass. So if he's hitting threes and he can make the pass, then that's going to be really interesting too. Because you saw what he was doing last night. You can't leave Post open. Like, we're past that now. So when our teams, Western Conference teams in particular, when our team's going to go, okay, I need to actually go like step out on JK. I think that could have a crazy trickle down effect on a lineup that has any lineup really, but a lineup that has like JK, Jimmy, and Draymond in it. Having to go out and guard Quentin Post and then asking a 7-footer to just make the extra pass, that could be cool too, but we'll see. Yeah, he lost his mind, but he hit a few threes, bro, but he's been hitting those all year long.
Because of the fact that, like, what our defense is and playmaking is in the starting lineup like what Post is able to do against backups, as opposed to like in a possible playoff setting where we're having Post go out there against like a Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein.
Starters and backups don't apply because they're just leaving them open, right? It doesn't matter how many minutes,
which is fair, but I just think Post is way better utilized as a bench stretch 5.
No, I don't disagree with you. What I'm saying is, if you're wanting spacing in a unit that has Draymond, Jimmy, and JK in it, it makes the most sense to put Post in there, who, by the way, guarded Sabonis pretty well. I don't want him to have to guard a guy like that for 28 minutes. But again, this is not he's performing well against backups, because you could be making $80 million a year. They're leaving the dude open. And when he's open, he's a 40% 3-point shooter. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm not super worried about that. What I said was you have optionality. If you want Moody in the starting lineup, start Draymond at the 5. Right?
No, definitely agree. I get your point.
But if you're wanting spacing, I think Quentin Post has showed us that if you're not going to step out on that, he's going to hit that shit, bro.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get your point. I agree.
Yeah, it feels like he's hitting every open 3 right now,
bro.
Literally.
He hit the corner one, which was his first one, because usually he'll miss the first one and then make the next 2. He had that corner one, and I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah,
he might.
yeah, he was
It
snapping.
just
for
see
sure.
like the way the post has been playing just makes me question why were we not playing this guy all season to begin with? The same way that like Jimmy's first 2 games, I was like, why didn't we make this trade a month ago?
Can I be honest with you, bro? I don't think Steve even looks at guys he doesn't already have a plan for. So like,
I definitely get that and agree with that.
so post literally didn't happen until multiple people were hurt. The same was true for Guy Santos. Multiple people in the front court were hurt. Guy Santos gets minutes, and all of a sudden we're like, yo, this dude might be a connector. And you know what we heard after post played 2 games? Yeah, he didn't even he wasn't even on the court in the same team with Steph Curry until a week ago. Like, you know how crazy that is? So to answer your question, I think Steve has already answered the question for us, bro. Like, unless he already has a plan for you, I don't even think he takes a serious look at anybody else on the roster. MDOT, this was reported. Was it Post that said it himself? It was somebody that said that from training camp to now, Quentin, or not now, but from training camp to the Bulls game, Quentin Post hadn't even been on the same lineup as Steph Curry. I'm like, okay, that's a long time for 2 dudes to just not play together.
Quentin Post and Steph Curry.
Was it Proxy? Was it QP? Yeah, QP literally was like, bro, that's the first time I even. Yeah, I'm like, what? Y'all only got like 16 people during practice, and you've never been on the same lineup as Steph? It's insane. But now, Guy Santos, like, that was an accident.